Good morning, YouTube. I guess it's good morning. I don't know. I'm totally exhausted and shouldn't be awake, but I am. But we are here nonetheless. So we're going to quickly click this over to view on YouTube. Oh, never mind. I ain't dealing with that today. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I shouldn't be awake, but I am. So why not stream? Why not say hello to everybody? Why not try and be productive? So, if any of you had caught it, Mama Lou, myself, we did an auction. We did sell some items for Brian Wydell as well. And here we are. So a thank you to everybody who attended to that. Because honestly, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, the proceeds to that are literally going to all my medical bills for my sales. Mama Lou's are totally separate. That's her own thing. But right now, that's my big push, just because I know it's going to be about 10 grand out of my pocket that I really don't have. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? Anyway, I figured I would just say thank you to everyone and say good morning, and hopefully you feel like the Walking Dead waking up this morning like I did. Apparently my meds worked a little too well last night, and yeah, now I'm up early. Mr. Mullins, what's going on? Vineyard Coin Searchers in the house, and Craig Durbin, what's going on, Craig? What's up? What's up? I'm looking through emails now, and PayPals, and everything else, pals, and this pal, and every other pal. Ugh. What are you gonna do? All right. So right now, my goal is to ship stuff out that was paid for. Mr. Durbin, what's up? I will throw a link in there. So, Mr. Durbin, if you would like to come up here and regale us with your tales. Yeah, it went all right. I mean, it certainly wasn't bad. I mean, I had no doubt that I was going to sell all those Nazi coins. None at all. And I had no doubt that red was going to pop in right around the time the silver one showed up, and he did. He bought the one coin he wanted, and he was out. Oh, excuse me, I got a dry throat this morning. Other than that, made a lot of people happy. A lot of people got what they were looking for, and that's really the name of the game. So now I get to take those funds and go shopping and find some more stuff to go sell. Everybody is welcome to jump in. Everybody's welcome to hang out and share their, or how's the old phrase go? Regale us with a tale of their weekend. Make sure I did get the right one, so I'll put that in there again. It looks like the right one. Oh, Brian, I think you did. I think you did quite well for what you had. You could definitely tell you're not used to auctions and whatnot, but that's okay. Everybody starts at the beginning and works their way up. No, Mel did all right, and honestly, I mean, I told Mel when I was talking to her when she was buying stuff privately, I told her, I was like, sweetheart, I hate to tell you this, but like when I was offering to bulk buy Benji's from her hookup, her friend, I told the guy how much I would pay for Benji's if I was buying them in bulk, and he's like, that's what I would buy them for. So I can imagine what the guy sells them for. So I was just like, Mel, I was like, you may want to look elsewhere afterwards, because he's a bit rich for your blood. He's gonna make you go broke, and people aren't gonna buy because you've also got to make a profit too, and there's nothing there. So I felt bad for her, I really did, but unfortunately, that's just the name of the game. He's got to make money just like Mel would want to make money. Anyway, I mean, like I said, I was hoping she would make more, but what are you going to do? She did okay, though. She did do okay. I haven't talked to her since her stream, but I know she said she had a lot of stuff going on, too. Yeah. Well, that's what she told me, that, now all of a sudden he's going to a smaller place. He's yanking her chain. He's yanking her chain, and she's a sucker for it, and she's starting to realize it now, and just not good. And I feel bad for her because, like, everybody wanted to, like, pitch in and help her. Oh, that's good. That'll keep her out of trouble. Craig, you're welcome to jump on here. It's easier than typing. I know you're still waking up, but it is an option. I didn't know Todd Miller lived in Maine. That's not that far. So Bella and I have plans coming up. This weekend we have the entire 4-day weekend, so we were thinking about doing a road trip this weekend and possibly going to see her sister who lives in Mass and a couple other jerks who live in Mass that we were thinking about doing. He declined. Yeah, he declined to give her a number. He's yanking her around. That's just dirty, man. I don't care what anybody says. If you're gonna play dirty game like that, then if I was her, I'd bury him. I'd blow up his spot, bury him, and let him rot. But that's just me, because if you're gonna shoot honest with me, then that's one thing. Where the hell did I put that damn paper? Oh well. I gotta remail that out for Sean C today. My brain is not working. Oh, no problem, bud. No problem at all. But yeah, the goal is to hopefully get a chance to possibly go see some friends up in Massachusetts. Yeah, oh yeah, money talks. There's no argument there. And clearly that's all that guy is trying to rip her off for. I'm just glad she didn't pull the trigger or anything, because it could have been pretty bad with the way this guy was trying to run her down, which is just a damn shame. Especially when it's somebody who's just good-hearted and wants to help you. Damn shame. I mean, it is what it is, Craig. Unfortunately, it was nothing more than a scam to get her to buy a bunch of stuff, which she did. It's a shame. She got some help from her stepdad, and well, as long as everybody worked out, I mean, really, that's all that matters. I mean, you can't ask for anything better. I'm glad it worked out for Mel. She's a sweetheart. She really is. She's got a big heart. Apparently, she's like me. Stupid. Gives too much caring to other people who don't care about you. It happens, though. Hello to whoever is lingering. You are more than welcome to jump up on the panel. You are always welcome. Everybody has the same voice in my world. Like I said, I'm always willing to have people jump up. Oh God, yes. You read my mind there, bud. He was trying to play the fact that she was a female and she was going to play the soft card. No doubt. No doubt. And I bet when the other girls that Mel had ran into and talked to showed up, it was a whole different story what he told them. Excuse me for a second. I have to back the chair up and look under my desk because I can't twist like that anymore. Because Bella and my lovely, lovely assistant Bella likes to take stuff and shove it. Look what I found in the back of my desk. This kid will hide her Benjis anywhere. Oh, I love this girl. She makes me laugh. Hello, Jessica. And she just manages to make me laugh every day. She had that Benji wedged so far in the back of that desk, it's not even funny. There it is. I knew I had another one. Johnny Ray, what's going on? I'm telling you, one of these days, I'm gonna end up moving or something, and I'm gonna find Benji's like all over the place, and it's like, where the hell did that come from? And she's gonna be like, mine. It's gonna be all like a whole new finding for her. Nathaniel Lee's in the house. What's going on? What's going on? What is up? There is the link. If you all want to jump on, feel free. There is no hate here. We don't discriminate. Old, smelly, male, female, we don't care. Just don't come on my screen doing the helicopter dance, because ain't nobody wants to see that. And, oh wait, I've got to do the YouTuber recommendations. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, ring the bell for notifications. I really do got to get over 1,000. I've been dwindling in the 600, 700 range for way too long. I almost got to do the network or start giving away a bunch of free crap. No helicopters today, and we're talking like, male appendages. Woo, helicopters. Yeah, we've had a few. Ain't nobody want to see that. Nobody. All right. So don't mind me, guys, if I'm kind of. I'm moving slowly, but I'm also trying to turn my gears in a little bit of different direction. I mean, with the medication and the issues that I've had, I went away from the night streams, as you can tell, and I am trying to, because of YouTube and all their infinite changes, I am trying to change the gears a little bit more on a family oriented, I guess you would want to put it in there. And working with Mama Lou has been a great help to do that, because she is freaking awesome. That girl is phenomenal, and she is smart, smart, smart. Let me tell you, that girl is smart. I love working with that girl. No, I agree. And my biggest thing, Craig, and I've always said the same thing, was I don't want the fake subs. I really don't. I don't want to sit there and have the people who just throw a sub just to throw a sub and never show up. I don't want that. I think those kind of people are just cancer to the society, to the YouTube committee, to the YouTube world, whatever way you want to look at it. I just think they're trash. I mean, if you're not going to watch somebody's material, don't sub them. I mean, what do you accomplish by not being there? You don't help the person in any way, shape, or form, because it just tells them that their content sucks. PK is in the house. What's up, PK? What's up? How are you doing, my friend? Well, see, that's the name of the game, Craig. It really is. like I said, I'm going to be working on doing an auction every week now, just because I know my medical condition's only going to get not work, wow. It's only going to get worse over the next couple of weeks before I have the surgery in January, and then it'll get better. But until then, I have to play the card. So I got to find what works for me and what I can do and what I can't do. And right now, I can do penny roll hunts. I can do auctions. So that's where I'm at. Thank you, Nathaniel. I appreciate it. Yes, please make sure you smack that like button. Oh, I remember those days when I was younger, but as a parent, go to school. Twisted's got sweet stuff coming up. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Yeah, I still got a few Carson cities that I sent a few emails out for that people were looking for. One's not so great. One's a good one that nobody bid on that. Bit on that, not bid. But I'm not looking for an auction. I'm just selling as a single price, and here you go, it's yours. I did have a couple of seated halves. I had geez, I had a whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of stuff that I put up. Oh, very cool. Good morning, Miss Amy. How are you, darling? Welcome to my little shit show. Honey, I know exactly how you feel. I should be sleeping, and I'm not. So it is what it is. Alright, so I got my buddy Badlands. Don't mind me, guys. I am just putting together my mail to go out today for my auction crap last night, because I like to send it out as soon as possible, because I know people want their goods just as fast. Trying to beat not YouTube, Amazon. Alright. The Queen is in the house.
Hi.
Hello, darling.
Oh, yeah, lack of sleep. Well,
I'll tell you, these meds are messing me up, honey. I am like a total mess.
that's no fun.
I can't wait. I've got a 3-day weekend, or no, 4-day weekend this week, because I've got Thursday, Friday off, and then I've got to work 5-day weeks until the 21st of December, and then I'm off for the rest of the year.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, oh yeah, I'm using every inch of vacation time I got to avoid getting hurt at work.
All right.
Randolph, what's going on? Yeah, let me tell you, I'm playing the card wherever I can to stretch it out. And the worst part is the company's policy is you can't roll over vacation time at all. And I had the president and the vice president come to me and go, look, if you really want to, well, when you go out for your next surgery, because they already knew, because I told them it was going to be about 3 weeks of downtime.
Right.
They're like, we'll let you roll the week that you have left, and you're 2 weeks from next year, so you get paid all vacation time, so there is no actual downtime.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just like, cool. I told him, I was like, that's awesome, but my biggest concern is what happens if I get hurt in those December days at work.
Right.
If I can take the time home and just medicate and take the downtime because I know I'm hurt, it's better for you guys. It's better for me.
So your first surgery is going to be your neck, right?
Yeah.
What are they planning on doing?
I'm waiting for the MRI results, which were Friday.
Uh-huh.
So I should find out probably today, tomorrow. But he didn't even have the clear pictures from the MRI and already said that I need a disc to come out.
Yeah.
So well, it could be a potential of 3. I don't know yet.
3 fusions?
Removals or replacements.
Yeah, then they've fused. I know. I've been having to wait until it gets to the point where I don't know, I can't function or something, I guess, to have my neck done.
Well, I'm at the point now where I lay down for an hour or two, I'm okay. But the minute I stand up, I start in my left fingers and they start going numb. And, the pins and needles and really hard ones. And
Yeah.
it just radiates up the arm and it just keeps going and to the point where it gets to the neck and it just, my left arm literally goes limp after a while.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Well,
it's that bad.
I know if I went to the right sorry, I bombed the right doctor,
Yep.
they would probably say go ahead and do it because I'm a little bit opposite after a couple hours, sometimes even right away. Yeah, my arms are going numb.
That's
Um,
not good.
the side of my, whichever side I'm laying on tends to start going numb. It sucks. So
Yeah,
I
it
feel your
sucks.
pain.
It's agonizing.
And thankfully, like I've been trying to, make sure that I stretch out a little bit. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
stretched enough, but um, I'll lose strength. My right side tends to seem to be worse than my left.
Well, the physical therapy that they're recommending, like PK was saying, is the negative traction. And I've got the number one surgeon in the Northeast doing mine for necks. And he said straight up, go immediately start the negative traction. You can buy one of the units to take it home.
Yeah.
And he goes, you're gonna see a night and day difference. Just for a half an hour a day of just hooking that stupid thing up and having a little harness pull your head up
Right. Well,
while you
and I
sit
mean,
there.
I've been to a massage therapist. It's been a long time, but and I was pregnant at the time, so she could only do so much, but my neck is always bothering me. And so
Mm-hmm.
the one thing that she did was just sit there and just pulled my neck and just held it there. And I was just like, oh my God,
Right.
can you just walk around with me all day doing that?
Right. Oh, I know that feeling. I hate to use the word on it, but it is almost orgasmic. It is that
Right.
good.
Yeah.
It really truly is.
Never knew how much stretching your spine out was just like the best feeling on earth.
Oh, there's nothing like it. When you're in pain, there is nothing better than that. And I don't care what anybody says. I will argue to the day I die.
Fight me.
It's like, but you don't know.
Randolph, Relic Recovery, how are you this morning?
And Mama Lou gives me crap all the time. And I was like, you don't understand. It's like better than sex. And
Right.
she's like, would you give up sex for this? I was like, yes.
Mhm. See, I don't know. I might have to disagree with you. But that's just me.
Well, no, I'll argue that one. Until I can get it fixed, nah, I'll go
Right.
with the neck. I'd rather not be in pain for 10 minutes.
Well, that's true. Mine
And
hasn't been too bad. I get I don't know if you get like the migraine-ish headaches.
try working with 16 to 20-year-olds, my dear. I did that for 8 years in the military, and they all had guns and bombs, and were told to kill. So yeah, I've been there, and then being a martial arts teacher for 20 years, been there too. I feel your pain.
I couldn't do it. Teachers and professors and yeah, no,
It takes a lot out of you.
right. Sometimes even trying to teach adults makes me want to scream.
Well, in my opinion, the older they are, the harder it gets because you're
Well,
stuck in your ways and you're not willing to accept a different way to learn.
right. Well, yeah, adults, we know everything, so
Well, again, it
we're
comes
adults.
back to the same thing. If you're taught in your head and that's what you know, then that's what you know.
Craig likes going to his own classes and being his own teacher. That works too.
My
Yeah.
dad is a teacher and couldn't do it. Yeah, I hear that. I'm just not for that lifestyle no more. The body don't like it. The brain don't like it.
I had to set the kid
It
on a
truly
mission
is
to
a
make me
calling
coffee.
being a teacher. Oh, Jess, no argument there. My nephew is special needs. He's a sweetheart, but he is a biggest pain in the ass. I love him to death, but he's a pain in the ass. I don't think I could do the special needs, and that's just being 100% honest. I think that one takes more patience than anything, and the only reason I know that is because I've got a friend of mine, friend of the family. I grew up with them. Their mom actually, that's what she did her whole career. She was a teacher and she did special needs, and that was it. Breakdown because one of her students had passed away, or couldn't go to school anymore, or whatever. And she was devastated. And other times when she'd come home from work and be out of work because she was assaulted by one of her kids. So I mean, it does happen. What's up, little man? I saw your hair. You can't hide that hair from me. I saw it.
He's a towhead, Mr. Blondie.
Hey, he's got a nice little Marine Corps haircut. I like it.
He does.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Yeah, same to you, little man.
This is the one who decided. I think decided his britches are bigger than his mouth. Maybe.
No. I always
Yeah. Challenged Jeep and John to a penny match.
Hey, you got to give him credit though. He didn't take Bella on.
Yeah, true.
You got to give him credit there because he would have gotten slaughtered if it was Bella.
Right.
I mean, the Penny King himself. What's his name now? Lucky Coin Hunter was destroyed on her birthday video. That was embarrassing.
Nice.
I'll never forget that. It was like he's like, yeah, let's do 10 rolls, and she pulls out 6 Wheaties in her first roll. It was just like, are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
And he had, I think, 1, and she had like 20, 25 of them out of the 10 rolls, and it was just like, you're insane, kid.
Oh wow. I know we have 2 Wheatie Enders. And we didn't get boxes. They put them in bags. They don't have boxes for some reason. Like, okay. So I got 50 rolls. I've been going through. We took the first 25 rolls, and we put them in a bag and sealed them for next weekend. And 2 of them had Wheatie Enders. And now I'm going through the rest.
Don't forget, if you ever come to our house, never lay on a pillow that's on our mom's bed, because Traden will get up on your bed and roll over your head. Like
they're like, oh, mom's bed. We're gonna wrestle.
I will take that under consideration. I don't think I'll be to Texas for the next 6 months, so I'm good.
Right. Stop. That's enough now.
In fact, I don't think I'll make it next year.
We got puppies. Do you want to see one of them?
No,
we've seen them, bud.
We've seen them.
You've showed them off before on my channel, you weirdo.
Nah, he's.
That's a butthead.
He's proud of those puppies. That's all right. I don't blame him.
All right, time for you to go there, Bubbles.
Most men carry duct tape, just saying they might be in trouble. No comment. Oh, we lost Miss Amy. Randolph, have a great day, bud. I just read your message. Stay safe and don't do anything dangerous. It's too close to the holidays. Don't risk nothing, guys. Miss Amy just said, I'm out of here. You guys suck. Nathaniel Lee's in the house. What's going on, bud? How you doing, buddy? There is the link. You guys are more than welcome to jump back in. I know Miss Amy will be back in a second. There she is. The lovely Miss Amy.
Who knew when you hit the back button, it just kicks you right out?
I did.
Yeah, well, I figured that out.
I've learned it the hard way, so I know the feeling. I have to go order more envelopes. Crap. More ordering. I hate ordering.
Oh, God. Yeah, I stayed up late working on COAs last night.
Yeah. She did it again, guys. I'll put the link up again for you, Amy. Oh, she got it. She did it again.
Just tape my damn fingers up. I can't touch nothing.
I'm just sitting there. She's like, yeah, I got the COA blank.
Son of a bitch. I need coffee. Stop. My God.
Can you tell it's early, guys?
Right?
Don't blink, because she'll be going in again.
But wait, there's more.
Blink.
Oh.
Nothing up my sleeve. Blink.
Chat. That's what I wanted. I wanted to touch chat. God again. Yeah.
Chinese finger cuffs. I agree.
Can't get 'em out.
Just put her in the little all four of them. Just done. So she's only got her thumbs.
No. Ow.
Well,
Too funny.
Oh, Lord.
I haven't seen those things in years. Unfortunately, kids these days wouldn't know what to do with them.
They'd stick their fingers in them. They wouldn't get them out.
No, I don't think they'd be smart enough to do that, to be honest with you. They're not inquisitive enough. It doesn't have lights and buttons.
Right.
They just look at it and go, what is this, a straw? And throw it on the side.
There's no iPhone attached to it?
It doesn't have a plug? Good morning,
How do you
Mr.
charge
Al.
your
How are
phone?
you?
Hey, Al. Good morning.
Yep, someone has
I
to make
did it
everyone
again.
laugh. That's
Or
Amy's
Britney
job today.
Spears in it. It's a Britney Spears morning.
Sure, blame Britney. Whatever. I see how it is.
Somebody's got to blame her.
That's right. That's right. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Mr. Helicopter himself.
What's up, Phil? Hi, Amy. How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Hi, good morning.
Thanks for having me up.
Yeah, of course, anytime. There is the link. Al, if you want to jump on, you're more than welcome to jump in, bud. We're always happy to have the Grinch on our screen.
Johnny Ray, good morning.
No, I'm not scratching records. I'm getting something off of my desk. There's like a sticky spot.
Oh, Al's rocking the penny hunt.
happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Oh,
I think you've got your songs mixed up, buddy.
Thanks.
That's cute. Come on.
Who likes little poopers?
Stop. I don't want them on the bed.
I know.
They've gotten quite a bit bigger.
Yeah, they do that.
What the heck is that?
Give me kisses.
This
That
is
was the little cute thing.
Is that a donation thing?
Look at her. She's wrinkly.
Hey, later, give me back my puppies.
Stop it now.
They can't be on the bed.
She's a Shar-Pei pit bull mix.
She's adorable. That's awesome.
Belly rub.
And she's wrinkly and snotty.
And kissy.
See,
And
I
the
had
boy.
one of those.
Sounds
I
like
had
a
one of
dog.
those when my oldest was younger. It was very similar in the breeding. And the effing dog liked to eat sheetrock off the wall.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, I came home to one day, she found an outlet behind it.
Oh no.
Yeah, no more puppy.
Oh, man.
No. They've been
Yeah.
outside now.
Luckily, the house didn't burn down.
Right?
Yeah, give me kisses.
That's actually really sad.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least it wasn't like fully cooked or anything. It was just
Oh, Phil.
a zap and done.
Oh, my God.
I mean, it could have been a lot worse.
That
Yeah,
reminds me.
I understand.
That reminds me of a
Golly,
song.
buddy.
That reminds me of a song that was on Weird Al or something like Dead Puppies.
Yeah.
said, puppies, they don't play with you anymore.
Oh no, scrapping. That sucks.
Oh, that sucks, bud. Especially this week. Oh, that sucks. Most people don't want to lose that
Hopefully it's
holiday
just a
pay.
quick 24-hour thing.
Yeah.
Don't be chewing on my shirt.
I'd be like, nope, go to school. You only got a 3-day week. Go.
Kind of thing.
There,
Get them all sick. I don't care. Just go to school.
Sorry,
we got
Scrapping.
an entire
Okay.
week of no school. Please
Stop.
That
God.
sucks.
I remember.
Yeah, my kids were calling her Mrs. Whitey.
Miss Snow. Miss Snow.
I'm like, we're gonna have to change that.
I'll tell you what. I remember when my
No.
brother and sister used to get sick at the same time. Man, that was nuts. Dude.
Yeah.
It's not the time one of my parents would be sick at the same time as them. So there'd be 3 sick people in the house. I'm like, I'm leaving.
I don't blame you. I've done that before. You keep your diseases to yourself. I'm out of here. I'm out.
Oh no, dude! During the day, I would be home with my whatever parent it was and the 2 kids, just freaking ill as hell. And I'm like, effort with the family, it's fine. I have no problem. Yeah, really? And then
Yeah.
the other parent would get home, and I would leave.
Yeah.
Whichever one was. So
Make sure that
when they got back.
I'm calling my genetics too.
Yeah, I understand scrapping. That's actually kind of what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Local honey. That's the biggest one. That's what I grew up with. My mom and the neighbors' kids, there was 5 boys total. We were all close in age, and then there was the 3 other neighbors that had all boys. So it was like 14 of us total.
Yeah, you know what I got when I was a kid?
And all the parents would go to that one local honey guy, and they would literally buy every fucking ounce that guy produced
Yeah,
for the
I
year.
wish I
It's just
got
like,
honey
here,
when-
keep taking it.
Yeah, I wish I got honey when I was sick when I was a kid. You know what I got? Flat ginger
belt.
ale and saltines.
Oh, we got that too.
But that's all I got.
That sucks.
Well, that and the blanket right out of the dryer and stuff. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Nope. My mom was smart. She put the honey with the saltines, so it wasn't too bad.
I didn't get the
She
freaking
just
honey.
put a thick lather of it on there, and here you go.
I didn't get the honey, but I got the saltines and I got the flat ginger ale. Oh, gosh, flat ginger ale is not my favorite.
I
Love
can't drink
ginger ale.
ginger ale at all now.
I'll drink ginger ale, sure. I'll probably drink it all day if I had a bottle of it, but I just flat.
Nope.
Why
I
do you
cannot drink it at all anymore.
Why do you have to stir it with a spoon? Oh, come on. Leave the bubbles in
I
it.
like the bubbles.
I know.
But Mom, I like the bubbles.
Well, no, that'll make you burp, and then you'll barf, and I'm like, I don't care. This is what give me all day to cut it out.
What does Nathaniel mean? I'm cool. And how am I doing today?
Well, I think he's asking how you're doing today, and
Why am I
maybe he
cool?
thinks you're cool.
Why am I cool?
He says that to everybody, bud. It's not just you.
Oh, all right. I was going to say, it's like, I don't think so.
You're the only dude on the panel that isn't saying something stupid. How about that? Me and Phil
Maybe
were
he just
waxing
thinks you're
idiotic
cool,
about-
Al.
Me and Phil were waxing idiotic about being sick. You didn't say a word.
Well,
He says that to everybody, bud. He's a positive person.
let me get my glasses on. Yeah, I look cool. Cool. No, that ain't happening.
Al's gonna put his cool shades on just for you, Nate.
And weren't you talking about ginger ale yesterday, Captain Jerk?
Me?
Yeah, something about yuck.
I don't think so.
Maybe I just missed the conversation. Then.
It could have been me because I can't stand the stuff.
Somebody was telling how nasty it was.
Oh, I like ginger ale.
I love
Yeah.
ginger ale.
I can't
And
drink
they
it.
started selling Verner's down here, which is a Michigan-made ginger ale.
Yeah, I'm aware. I've never had
I'm
it.
so
I
freaking
don't
excited.
I don't remember having it. You ever hear of Hosmer Farms?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Yeah, because that's local to Connecticut, like central Connecticut, actually.
Oh, really?
Oh, what's the other one that's big in Connecticut that's all homemade?
Hosmer Farms is located in Manchester. I don't know if you know that one, but
I think it's in New Britain. It's they only make theirs in glass bottles.
yeah, that's Hosmer Farms does that too.
Oh, what brand is it? They have, let me tell you, they have like 150 different flavors.
They call it IBC, International Beverage Corporation.
No, it's not them. It's a small place. Oh, I'll have to think of it now. This place,
I'll look it
you
up.
can order their stuff online, but oh my god, they have some of the most exotic, crazy flavors you wouldn't think of, and it's really good.
Nice. Craig
What's going
Verner's
on,
isn't
John?
really super sweet. Maybe it might be still sweet for you, but I don't think Verner's is super duper sweet. I didn't like it as a kid.
Hey, I went to look this up, and I saw a headline right away. It says, California raised taxes. Is anybody surprised?
Yeah.
California did what?
They raised taxes. Are you surprised?
Oh, no.
Hey, I got the coins back, Bill.
Did you? Perfect.
Nah,
I'm glad you got it back.
Not really. Then you turned around and says, "Oh, we could do an auction if you want to send it back."
Yeah, that came like last minute, but
Yeah, well, I don't have the money to send it out.
no, you can put it up on one of our streams and go that route.
Ace, what's up?
This way, all you got to do is just put it on your scope and show them.
John's in the house.
Is it called?
Good morning, John.
He just uploaded a video,
Yes, I did.
probably 50-minute long.
No, but I'm so glad you like that, Al.
Hey, John.
Yeah, and then we get to listen to John's fake foreign accent.
Yeah, it's not.
Wait,
Can I bring the puppy back?
lady,
No, you can take the puppy back.
Anything comes out.
there's a king save you.
He's one of the very few domestic foreign guys that actually doesn't have a foreign accent.
Oh, can I have him back? Can I have her back?
Super brave.
That's right. I love giving John shit. He's been giving it
That's
to
all
me
right.
for 4 months.
Bill,
So
you know you want a puppy.
no, I don't. You can have a horse though.
Dang right, I've been giving it to Phil. Yeah.
That thing's got skin disease.
He does not.
Well, look at the skin. It's like falling off of it.
It's got foreign fur disease. Send it back. Get a new one.
Water furnace.
Puppy.
Puppy.
Hey Sherry, how are you? Good morning.
Puppy power.
Oh my god, that's old school.
I haven't said
Hey,
that in a decade, probably. Wow.
I never know. Is it Sherry or Cherie?
Sherry.
Cherry word.
Is it Sherry?
Yep, it's not Cherie.
I've never known, and people say it both ways, and I'm always like, I'm probably saying, I don't know.
Well, if
I
you
don't think she
separate-
cares.
you
Just as long as you say
separate
hi.
the name from the last name, it says Sherry, not Cherie.
Either way. Hello, Sherry.
Hello, Sherry.
Hi,
Your
Sherry.
package is going to be hopefully sent tomorrow.
Hopefully is the key
Why,
word.
did she win something? Because I didn't win nothing.
No, you never win anything anyway, Al.
Yeah, Mr. Negative Nancy.
No, Sherry and I did a trade. She found something that I was really looking for, or I took an interest to.
Yeah.
And So she offered to pick one up for me, and she wanted something of mine. So I said, okay, that's fine. So we agreed to do a deal. And then I throw in a couple of bits in. And I'm not going to tell anyone what it is because she can show it on her channel.
I should do
Ooh,
that.
a new deal. Is this like
Deal
NAFTA
or no
deal?
deal?
Hey, Craig Durbin, how you doing, buddy?
Mr. Durbin.
Oh, there's a weather alert in Connecticut, Phil. The approaching storm may impact travel plans for Thanksgiving.
So I should probably not stay in bed. I should go somewhere.
Well, according to my kids, if you come down to Texas,
Well, let me ask you this.
And wrestle with the dogs in your bed.
wrestle with the dogs on my bed.
So what are your Thanksgiving plans this year anyway, Phil?
Lots of pills and sleep.
So you're going to stay home?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm in no shape to really do anything crazy. I mean, I'm getting Bella later in the afternoon, and I'll have her for the rest of the weekend. I think she wants to do like a coin roll hunt that night. I don't know.
Well, after the coin roll hunt yesterday, it's like, why bother?
Oh, the Saturday one?
Starting to act up, acting up. Yeah.
Yeah, trust me, I know. I know, Al. That fucking pissed me off.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
Yeah, just Bella being a little turd. Like, she begs me to sit there and do coin roll hunts and different streams and stuff like that for her, and when she gets on to do it, and then she just acts up like a little turd.
Yep.
It's just
Welcome
like-
to being a father.
Maybe she's
It's
muzzle.
just like-
Maybe she's muzzle shy. She needs some more time in front of the camera.
She doesn't need more time in front of the camera because, like, if she's in the mood for it, she's fine. And then the next minute, she's just a little turd.
Yeah, maybe
Just remind her when she's
nervous.
16,
maybe
you're going to take all the YouTube videos and post them all over her high school.
Oh, I told her very clearly, and I was like, "You keep this crap up, I'm deleting your channel, and
not
this
even
is
in
going to be the
high
end
school
of it."
yet. If she's
I know. It's a threat for when she gets older and she's
right.
mortified.
in high school, yes. What was she in 6th grade? Phil,
What was that?
is she in 6th grade?
Oh God, no. 4th.
4th?
Yeah, she's only 10. Now.
Damn.
Yeah, okay, yeah, she is 10. Somebody was telling me she was 12 the other day. I'm like, she's not 12, she's 10.
Nope, she just turned 10.
Yeah, I was 10.
Yeah, so she's the same age as my youngest.
Yeah, she's the same age as your youngest, John.
Yeah.
How old's your youngest? 10?
I'm pretty sure she's not going to make it past 10.
He'll be 10 on the 4th of July.
Yeah, so she's a little older than your youngest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her. Like, 1 minute she's all gung ho, let's do it. It's like the same thing with her pouring. She wants to pour. I turn the thing on and get everything ready. Nope, I don't want to do it.
That's kids. I have a feeling I'm going to end up doing the majority of this box battle because
Al,
Rain will
honestly,
have more
I'm not
time.
even kidding. I used that comment to her the other day. I was like, you are just like your mother.
Oh, God.
I used it, and she's like, what's that mean? I was like, your mom can't make up her mind either.
Puberty.
Are you sure, Phil? It has nothing to do at all with any medication you're on, meaning like your tolerances to.
Oh, my tolerance is
being
0.
annoyed?
No, my tolerance is definitely 0, and she knows that.
Yeah. It was taking my kids a long time to understand that.
Doesn't help. I was thinking about the candy and like getting rid of it.
Well, there is no more in the house, so that's kind of the idea.
No, I gave Al a bunch of candy. I forgot he's diabetic.
Yeah, don't do that again.
Good morning, Detecting Daddy, and who else? Penny Haven.
Hi,
Hey,
Dad.
Dee Dee, what's up, man?
Hi, Penny Haven.
I haven't gone through your list yet, but I'm sure I can fill most of it up, bud.
Hey, Penny.
Craig
Hey,
Durbin is planning on poisoning everybody this Thanksgiving. That's wonderful.
hey, Penny. Hey, Detecting Daddy. How you doing?
Actually, ironically, Sherry, it wasn't divorce. Her mom and I split up when she was a little older than a year old when she took off because she had postpartum depression and just disappeared for like 2 years.
Sorry, buddy.
So that was pretty much our separation. And she came back in the picture and we tried to fix things and her mom just couldn't face what she did. And that was the end of that. No harm, no foul, just end of the story and move on. She's now remarried and she's happy, so good for her. That's how I look at it.
Just remember to cook the stuffing before you put it in the bird, dude. Nobody needs
I try.
Bella. I was talking
I
to
try.
Craig.
Just for jerk. Over there. Yeah, there you go. I got a 5-bird roast.
5 bird.
5-bird roast.
Yep.
All
Goose.
right, I'm inquisitive.
Okay.
How does that work?
Yep. They stuff them. Goose.
Oh, like a
Turkey.
turducken thing going on?
Turkey.
Oh, yeah, but it's a proper 5-bird roast. So you got a goose, a turkey, a chicken, a duck, and a pheasant.
Where's the Cornish hen?
Well, see,
One of them.
you could go all the way up to I think like 8, where you get a quail and all that as well. But no,
Well, oh yeah.
5 does it nicely.
So it's like a turducken on steroids.
Well, it's a real
Yes.
turducken, yes.
I'm just all about the boobs. We're having a turkey boob.
There you go.
There you go.
Probably gonna
I'm
be-
not going to go there, but I am partial to boob myself.
Thanks, Greg.
I prefer thigh.
I like the dark meat. It's all good.
Onion.
I don't care as long as it's cooked by somebody else. I'm going to eat it. Let's go there.
I'll cook the damn
Um,
thing. Because I'll cook anything. I don't even care. I don't care what it is. I'll cook it for you if I know how. And if I don't know how, I'll find out.
I love making turkey, but I don't have an
Well-
oven here.
I barely have an oven. My oven's the size of one of those little 2-drawer file cabinets. It's
Oh,
tiny.
you got a little toaster oven deal?
No, it's
We got
it's an
2 ovens.
It's an oven, but it's like microscopic. Like
Oh.
Captain Jerk starts cooking Thanksgiving last week. That way it can all be pre-cooked and reheated.
Look at that tiny little
Yeah, cheese
oven
on
right there.
toast. It's all good.
No, look
Yeah.
at that tiny little oven right there. Freaking ridiculous.
Dang, that is cool.
Come on. I can fit a 10-pound bird in there, but are you kidding? It takes like 4 hours to cook it.
Yeah, it would take me 2 weeks to cook it in my toaster oven.
And I have a toaster oven right on top of the freaking look right there. That's a toaster oven right there. We use that.
Oh my
Oh, you
God.
guys are killing me.
It's crazy in here. You don't even know. This place sucks.
But yeah, they do sell roasters where you can actually plug it in.
Oh, yeah.
They
I,
They
he
actually,
wanted to do deep fries, and I was like, well, just make sure you thaw it out.
they actually make good lasagna or stuffed shells in it too. Little roaster.
Well, we're having that later this week.
But now I
Actually,
do what Craig does.
I'll be
is I
making that
stuff my
this week,
cookies
too.
with onion. And I make good garlic herb butter, and I make sure I separate
Herb.
the skin off
Yeah,
the meat.
Herb.
I bet you make herb butter.
We were in the grocery store, and Rainer said herb, and I said, honey, I said, when you go to the UK, feel free to say herb all you want, but when you're here, you have to say herb, or people look at you funny.
No, see, I always said herb.
Well, yeah, because
Do you? Oh,
I think that's a Northeast thing there, Ace.
Yeah, like
Wow.
yeah.
I think that's a Northeast thing because everything up here has always been herb
herb.
or herb versus herb.
I would not like.
So
Yeah.
when you're in the Northeast, it's more the herb, as where when it was in the South, it was the the difference. Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
I would
accept
not like
either
herb
one.
in my salad.
I'll accept either one.
Herb can stay out of it all day long. Just stay out of it.
And I'll also accept H and Z when you say the alphabet. It's
Yep.
good.
Well, I never actually say Z. I always say Zulu.
Zulu.
I'm still trained to to go through phonetically. Absolutely.
That's fine. Whatever. That's fine. But
My boys learned how to first do the alphabet through all these great YouTube videos, whereas apple and all of these cool things. God, that's going back like many years. But yeah, when it came to Z, it was Z's zebra, and so they would say Z, and then I'd say Z, and then I'd say Zulu, and they can say it American, they can say it British, and they can say it phonetically.
There you
yes,
go.
I also accept zebra
That's
because
the name of the game.
I was gonna say zebra.
No, I accept
I'm not
zebra.
saying anything.
it took me a long time to get over it, but I accept zebra. Fine. It's perfectly fine. And I will also accept the way that people spell armor, flower,
Color.
and color. Yes, I don't care.
Well, hold on. Armor's always been spelled with a U. It's only the illiterate who never put the U in the damn thing.
Nope. Armor.
Even in the freaking military, it was spelled with the freaking U. Come on.
I can see Cat getting itchy over there. There's no U.
You're talking about people that are hooked on phonics, and there's no U in armor.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Sherry.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah.
Every time I see armor with a U, I just think of those little Vienna sausages in a can. I'm sorry, but
Armor hot dogs.
Look at armored vehicle. How was this spelled?
well, over here there's no U.
Really?
Yes,
So if you take a look at the text in armored vehicle,
It's OR.
it's OR.
It's OR here.
God, I've been away far too long. I mean, it's been over 2 decades, so yeah.
It's okay, buddy. I accept both.
Do yourself a
I
favor.
still
don't come
celebrate
back.
Thanksgiving. I still celebrate the 4th of July.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I know.
That's
Hey, well,
awesome.
I will tell you, though, it raises eyebrows when I'm celebrating the 4th of July over here,
Okay.
and I'm setting off the
Because we kicked
fireworks.
their ass.
Well, yeah. True.
Bunch of
It's true.
tea
We did.
fucking
We did.
fruitcakes.
It's our independence,
Well,
But, I mean, hey,
okay, there are people here in America that celebrate Guy Fawkes.
that's true.
There are. I've met them.
And to be fair, okay, hold on. I'm not going to try to go too far into this because I don't want to get into issues. But when you're celebrating things like Guy Fawkes, that's cool because hey, look, you stopped the bombing of Parliament and stuff. Well, here's my one thing I will not celebrate. Assholes. So if there's any children listening, go away now. You got 3 seconds. 2, 1. Okay. Assholes to celebrate 9/11 for the sole purposes of any kind of bullshit terrorism type of crap. That's my view. I'm done. I'm over. I've said what I wanted to. You guys get the rest.
I've seen a little bit of that here and there, actually right on YouTube, and it never really has a good result, dude.
No. Not here.
Well, it had a ton of publicity in September when I was watching it all over the news here in different parts of America. And then of course they would always show you the hard wing extremists on both ends. So it looked horrible no matter which way you looked at it. And you're looking at these, either neo-Nazis jumping in with them, or you're looking at, wannabe bin Ladens, Muslim extremists. And you just think,
it's a real
come on.
mess.
In my opinion, anybody who actually celebrates the death of over 3,000 people need to be drawn, quartered, and stabbed.
Hung, drawn, and quartered. Yep.
They just need to be euthanized.
No, that works, but that's a little too on the easy
Go
side.
figure. We're talking about 9/11 and the man who lived it and was buried in the rubble. Colorado. What's going on, buddy?
TCH, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Exactly,
My
Colorado.
cousin was actually he was actually at Ground Zero during 9/11.
No, he wasn't at Ground Zero. He was in the building on the 30th floor and rolled that shit down.
I understand. my cousin was at Ground Zero during 9/11. He was part of FDNY, and
oh no shit.
He pretty much got he got the fluffening. I'll call it. How about that?
Yeah.
With all the man, the
aftermath.
He got blasted pretty good when them buildings came down. That nobody expected what was about to happen. So, but yeah, he took a bottle, like an empty Gatorade or Powerade bottle or whatever, and he filled it full of that fluff and some debris and stuff. He capped it, and he gave it to his brother, my other cousin, and he's still got it sitting in a shelf on his in his apartment to this day. It's just a container of that nasty fluff that was floating around that buried everything in that area like freaking snow, dude. It was crazy. What the hell? It's like a combination of asbestos and a bunch of other nasty crap, dude.
Yep. That's right.
Man, that was vile. I'm like, dude, you should. You have a daughter. You should probably.
Oh, you're very welcome, UK. You're very welcome, buddy. Good morning, Wiki.
Feel that up.
Good morning.
Or something, dude. Oh my god.
Y'all have a good day.
You too, Al.
Albert, have a good day, brother.
You taking off, Al? Later, bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna go lay down.
I'm not far behind you.
See, on that day, I woke up to it. Well, I didn't wake up to it. I kind of fell asleep for it. As it was happening, I was watching it. I was looking at it. I mean, I was sick to my stomach. I told my wife I was going to get on a flight and jump straight over there. At that point, I tried to make reservations the next morning. All flights were down, so I couldn't even go there to help out.
Right.
And I thought, you got to be kidding me. It was about 3 days later, and I got the green light to go. But by that point, it was done and dusted. I mean, there was nothing that could be done.
Yeah. Well, and what they didn't really cover, I mean, they did, but they didn't, is they didn't show that there was almost 30,000 volunteer fire, police, blah, 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 from the surrounding 15 states.
Yeah.
That, I mean, like everywhere, if there was somebody who wanted to go and that was already active duty in emergency services, they went.
Oh yeah.
And when I went down there, because I was one of the guys that went down there. When we went and we had seen what was going on, and within 3 days you could see the shortage of supplies. We literally just went down. We went to all the local armories in the state. We literally filled up the engine and the rescue truck that we went with. Like, look, there was nowhere to move. And it was full of MREs, and it was full of bottled water. And we had every single cavity we could crammed with gauze, and and respirator masks and everything else that we could shove it full that was needed. And we went down there for a week because that's all we could get cleared for. And just the sight, it'll never leave your brain. It'll never leave your brain what was there. But I mean, we were staged, I think, something like 40 blocks away from Ground Zero. And there was literally just coffee shops and restaurants and stuff like that that closed their doors to the public and just said, "Here, our cafe floor is now your bedroom.
Yeah.
If you want a drink, just take it.
Yeah.
If you want food, we'll make it for you."
Yeah.
And there was dozens and dozens of these shops that did that.
New York.
And I felt bad for the place that we were at because, I mean, it smelled like a fucking a high school boys' locker room on a funky ass summer day.
Yeah, bro.
Because, I mean, we were out there 14 hours at a time sweating our balls off, digging through all that shit, doing some hard labor, and then you come back and the first thing you do is rip it all off in this restaurant.
Dude, in times of disaster, New Yorkers will come together, no matter what they're doing.
Absolutely.
Well, that's kind of like right now. It's sad of how freaking ridiculously torn our country is over stupid bullshit.
Tell me about it. That
And
pisses me
our
off.
country was, I mean, everybody was out for everybody after 9/11. There wasn't, you couldn't go anywhere in this country without people literally saying hi, asking how you were doing. You know, you didn't even have to know anybody or it just didn't matter. Everybody wanted to know.
The only ones that had to worry about anything was anybody who was Muslim.
Yeah, and nowadays, if you walk down the street, you run the risk of getting spit on
for just being alive.
For being a lot of different things, especially a guy that looks like me.
Ugly? Yeah, I know.
No. And sadly, that was only the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, they then attacked London. They then attacked Paris.
Yep.
They hit into Amsterdam, into Germany, all over Europe, some places in Australia. It was, I mean, London was relentless with, you know, the buses being bombed, the trains that were bombed. I mean, it was horrific.
Yeah, the amount of insanity that just happened in those couple of years was depressing. It really was.
It's still not over yet. I mean, there's still, you know, the fanatics that are out there chancing in any way, shape, or form that they can. I mean, and now, you know, any kind of event that goes on, anything that, I say event, any tragedy that occurs, they immediately think that's terrorism. So you take Australia, for instance, where you had that mass shooting, which was horrific. And now, of course, they've lost the use of any kind of, quote, assault rifle.
See, I think the biggest problem, and I've been saying this for 20 years, I think the biggest problem with all of those events happening is the fucking media.
Come on.
Put it in the news. There was a mass shooting at such and such school for the local area only. It does not need to be nationwide. It does not need to be worldwide. It does not need to be glorified. It doesn't need to be covered by every news company in the world. It needs to be shut down because all it's doing is giving these little psycho bastards a goal to beat. And if you noticed, over the last 20 years, that's all it's been. Who can shoot more? Who can go here and do more? And all it's doing is feeding the fire. And I really think the media just needs to go the fuck away. I hate them. I think they're just killing our world.
Agreed.
Didn't worry at all.
They're creating fear, and it's a form of manipulation, if not terrorism itself. And fear, as we all know, is the mind killer. It will
Yep.
kill your ego structure. It will kill your
Yep.
personality. It will create flaws in your character, and it will destroy you if you let it.
Yep,
And
and I just think
I agree.
they're eating our world apart.
Kitchen.
And I would just love to see somebody like Trump just sit there. No more bitches.
He's already freaking told him to freaking.
Sorry,
freaking
I'm anti-Trump.
Like seriously, he's been freaking
I don't like the guy.
calling him out as fake news for the last freaking 4 years, dude.
Oh, he's been calling them fake news for a lot longer than that.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying people freaking finally stood up and paid attention.
Yeah, they're starting to realize that it's all just manipulated info.
You know, it really bugs me that freaking, like, the media tried to freaking make him out to be just a reality talk show host, a reality show host.
I mean, if you really want to go there, I mean, we can go back to 9/11. When it first happened, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, America's great, America, America, America. We unite. We're going to stand together." And then what was it? 2 weeks later, they couldn't put it on air anymore. Why?
They ignore his career as a freaking a freaking real estate developer. They ignore his career as a freaking writer, you know. But I'm not saying that the dude's great or anything, but I'm saying he's not untalented and he's not stupid, you know. He's not a good president. No.
Well, he everything else that you've just said, though, he wasn't great at that either. You know, I mean, he had to borrow from his father numerous times. He went bankrupt God knows how many times. He
did go bankrupt, actually. But a lot of businessmen actually go bankrupt on purpose to save their businesses. When you go bankrupt,
yes, no. Like
if you're gonna sit there and play with your mom's ear, give her a wet willy.
When you go bankrupt, you don't do it at all.
You'll get punched in the face.
It's a tactic, like any other.
Don't fuck with
Give
me.
her a wet willy.
Don't do it.
He completely messed over all of the workers who had built the Taj Mahal, who had built all of that. Plenty of businesses went under because of him. You know, so most of the people never got paid.
Yeah, as a cutthroat businessman, he makes the decisions that he feels he needs to make to stay rich. I'm not defending any of that. I'm just saying that that's what happened.
I just look at it
so,
this way.
so in the process of protecting all of the American businesses, he screws them over. No, I'm sorry.
I'm not saying he's super awesome, great, and he definitely doesn't have the best. What's the word for it?
Image.
Image for a president. Mr. Tweeter himself.
So, he needs to stop that. Come on.
That's the one thing I think he needs to get rid of.
Right.
Anything I had to choose of his.
Because he likes to shoot from the hip, text before thinking of repercussions.
Yeah, he's essentially the
hello, Danoa.
I do like the fact that at the same kind of point, I do like the fact that he's got the balls to say what most people won't.
Yeah,
that's really the part that's needed the most.
So
I mean, that's why everybody wanted Perot back in the day, and then they just bailed on him.
I did like some of the stuff that Ross Perot would just spout off, dude. I'm like, this guy is a wow. Did he really? Okay.
All right.
It's not like he was super rude or anything, but it's just like the way that, like the blatant way he just comes. Oh well, this is this, and this is this, and I'm surprised more people don't say that. I'm like. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, a week after he became in office, he asked for Fox News, his channel, if you like, to go away from the UK. So Fox News withdrew the UK side of things on this side of the pond now. The channel went, it disappeared, everything happened. That's just one of the major things, because everything at that stage was all fake.
What's up, Palladium?
He then continued, and yeah, it's funny. They quote him on stuff that he was shown to be saying. You can hear him, you can see him, but it's fake news. No. He just uses that terminology to avoid the question and to promote this whole MAGA rubbish. Which, does anyone own a MAGA hat?
Hell no.
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 No, I'm
I
just.
own a Gel Tech hat. This is the only hat that I have anymore.
All right. Well, if you take a look at your MAGA hat,
Later,
is it still
Jess.
made in China?
I couldn't tell you because I don't own it.
He openly has.
No, seriously. That was the funny bit as well. They were made in China.
He says.
Does that
openly-
surprise me?
Hold
No.
on. He says openly that he still has dealings with China, and he likes President Xi. He does. He likes him. They're friends, but that doesn't mean that he's not going to play hardball with them.
No. But whilst he was promoting this, he was saying everything has to be made in America, made this, made that. And he even said at one of them, and there's video footage of him, where he was categorically denying that his hats were not made in China. And it was just like, well, you take a look at the little label. It says made in China.
I don't know. I don't even know if most of the MAGA
Well, if
hats.
that's the case, that's pretty funny. But
Well, hold on. I don't
No,
know.
it was. And that's why I was laughing about it, because it was hilarious. It's all over the news. I mean, if you Google MAGA hat made in China, you'll see it. It's freaking hilarious.
Okay, are you getting a MAGA hat that's actually from the corporation that's like sells official MAGA hats, or are you getting one of the copycats?
No. Official. This was at the time.
Okay, I'm just saying. I don't really.
No, that's a legit
I
question,
agree.
but
I don't really.
I hear you.
Because I appreciate that a powerful person like him has at least a hypocrisy here and there. Because if everybody, if anybody in a official public position like that was always on the up and up, I would think that they were a huge phony anyway.
Yeah.
There'd be
At least we know with Trump that he is a phony, plain and simple. But yeah.
Well, dude,
with what, his body color or his hair color?
He's a real estate developer. His whole nom de plume is selling his name. That's his his name is on like hundreds of buildings across the planet, and he only owns like 6. The casinos all over the planet that have his name on it. He only owns one casino.
Yep.
He sells his name. He develops property, and then he puts his name on it. He's like, there you go. Give me $1 billion. Thank you very much. Walks away counting it.
Well, the one in Scotland is a lovely golf course in Scotland that he likes to go to. He's about to lose that, and they're going to change the name.
Yeah, he doesn't own it. He doesn't even own it.
Oh, no. Well, he does own it. Well, ish. He kind of took out a loan for that, but yeah, he's going to be losing that.
He doesn't care. He doesn't, like I said, he doesn't own all the buildings with his name on it. He doesn't. He never did. He owns Trump Tower. That's where he lives. That's his condo. That's his digs. He owns that. He owns that building, and then he sells off condos in the building. He owns a penthouse there.
So, what's everybody got planned for this week?
Moving on.
I'm good with Trump for the day.
Making coffee. Hold on.
Yes, coffee.
Coffee.
I got work to do. That's about it.
Ooh.
I gotta start working on a logo design, and I'm working on those COAs for Jeeps and stuff like that. I'll put those in the garbage.
Oh, no doubt, Craig. This is Turkey Week. I gotta find some people to go mooch off of their turkeys because I don't cook turkey.
I'll cook it turkey. I'll even stick a timer in it.
Phil don't cook turkey. Nope.
It's not
Phil,
hard
if I was
to do.
closer, you can definitely come to our Thanksgiving, bud.
Yeah, sadly you're not.
You don't feel good?
I know. And where's on Friday as opposed to Thursday?
Well,
We don't have
typically
any
that's what I
vacation
do
time.
because I don't get Bella till the end of the day on Thursday usually. So it's kind of like a hangout thing for
Right.
us. And it's the same thing with Christmas with me. I don't usually get her on Christmas until the end of the day, so it's just like, yep, the next day.
Yeah.
Phil.
No, it's definitely going to be the Friday because everything's chaotic here on Thursday. There's no time off, so my wife is working, and there's just no time. So yeah.
Hey Phil, if you come pick me up, I'll cook your turkey.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll eat my turkey too, and you'll eat all the fixings with it. Yep.
I'll even stick a timer in it.
See, that's the problem, is because I don't cook very much anymore because it's just me most of the time. I just don't cook.
So what other holidays are there in the UK, John?
We're British, so
Boxing
New
Day.
Year's.
Doesn't have.
Well, it's not that America doesn't have it. It's just that America doesn't celebrate it. There's Boxing Day, which has been a tradition that's been around for hundreds of years.
No argument there, Craig.
Because Canada does Boxing Day too, don't they?
Yep, I believe they do. Of course, we have Guy Fawkes. Remember the 5th of November? Yeah, so.
Okay, what's that one? 'Cause I know I've heard of it, but I can't.
Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the Parliament. He filled the tunnel underneath it with gunpowder. On Sunday, the 10th of November, was Remembrance Sunday, and on the 11th was Remembrance Day.
Mm-hmm.
Only the British would have a day to remember a murderer or an attempted murderer.
I'm like, why would you?
No, that's different, bud. The Guy Fawkes thing is a celebration that they call him. Remembrance Day is for the armed forces.
Yeah, Remembrance Day is.
See, that seems backwards to me. It's like, why would you give a holiday to someone who tried to murder? Like, that's like saying, let's have Bin Laden Day. I don't get it.
It's not like we celebrate, well, it's not celebrate, but we remember.
It's a remembrance.
9/11.
Yeah, I get it.
Like 9/11. Same thing. We don't celebrate 9/11, but we remember it.
Oh, okay.
You remember it and we remember it by candlelights and all sorts of stuff. But over here, it was a very old thing. They have an apathy, and that's it. You burn it, or you have a big bonfire, and that's about it, really.
Is that the one is that the holiday where they actually have log burners?
We have log burners all over the place.
No, I mean the holiday where they make the log burners for to begin with.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounded like a very unconvincing yes.
I was like,
no, I had to think about what he was saying, but I'm pretty sure. Yes.
I have a lot of friends over there that make log burners all the time.
Right.
They make them to look like VW buses and different Star Wars characters and
Star Wars, Darth Vader, you name it.
Bender.
when
stuff. Yeah. all different kinds of freaking log burners over there. My friend.
Oh, there's no holiday dedicated just to log burners, bud.
No, I know. But my friend Robert makes them. My friend Ricky makes them. Jason makes them once in a while. A bunch of people I know. They make them over there.
Yep.
They usually make them out of old, what they call gas bottles. propane can.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
That and some kind of 55-gallon drum or something.
Yep.
200 liter.
200 liters, small, but yeah. I just need to get my my act together and start doing some CNCing and starting to pour again, and yeah.
Yeah.
I have looked up trains. So the big book of trains.
This is so.
Okay.
Train book. So big.
Oh yes.
It's as big as he is.
But I'm taller than him. But
You're taller
Sherry,
than the
have a great one. We'll talk to you later, Dawn.
Bye, Sherry.
Okay, Sherry.
Later, Sherry. Have fun.
And if anybody would like to grace us with their presence, they are more than welcome to jump up on here.
at the very end is like this train.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The snow
see.
train.
I tell them the train looked like it should be in Star Wars, but I guess it's a snowblower train
Yeah, see, that's the engine.
or a big giant drill.
Makes it blast.
No, it's probably a snowblower train. They have those.
Yep, I've seen them things. Are crazy looking.
Right.
Over,
Could you imagine? Could you imagine that thing coming at you?
it's a tunnel borer.
I've seen them working. Those things are freaking amazing to watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a tunnel
Right.
machine.
They also dig
Well, that's-
tunnels.
Yeah. And then they got that crazy one.
Yep.
Like, oh my god, if that thing was coming at me, I'd be freaking out. Run away, run
You have
away.
plenty of time to get out of the way because they only go like a quarter mile an hour.
Yeah, they move very, very, very
Like-
slow.
Yeah.
Like actually like a couple of inches an hour or something like that.
Right.
Real slow.
Well, they're still faster than NASA's
Megan, please.
launch ship, whatever the hell you call it, rocket ship mover.
Yeah, 1 mile an hour.
Oh, the space mover, the shuttle mover. I
Yeah,
think it goes at
1
something like 12
mile
feet
per
an hour
hour.
or something.
1 mile per hour.
Yeah, it's ridiculously small. I mean, I like slow,
Well, it's
but
carrying a whole launch.
if you get it wrong, you're screwed.
Yeah, it's carrying a whole launch platform, and they have to grease it. They have to continually grease the thing and maintain it as it's moving because it's so old and decrepit. It's falling apart. It's like they had an episode of Dirty Jobs.
I'm waiting for it, Wiki. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Edgar was covered. He was like covered in grease up to his elbows. He's just like, wow, I had no idea.
Yep.
Ah.
700
so
pounds of grease to go 500 feet. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Essentially how it is, yeah. Oh man.
Well, that kind of weight.
This train.
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off here myself.
Oh,
Let's
there
go.
goes the train.
Get up or go back to sleep.
There, Amy. Have fun.
Bye, guys.
See you
Come on,
guys.
Darren, have a good night. Or
Have
good
fun.
afternoon.
Do it,
Good
fun.
day.
Yeah.
Good something.
Have a good day.
Yes.
This
We will switch.
Have a nice day.
this is going to
Me.
Not me.
Hey, how come, Captain? I seen that TLT received a package from you
Yes.
with some of your skulls. I never have received any skulls off of you.
You live in UK.
Yeah, so
It costs.
it still costs about $3 to send.
You think so?
I'll bet you.
If you sent the same skulls you sent Tim, that'd probably cost about $25.
How big were they?
About 14.
14?
Yeah. To send the package that I sent to Tim over to UK, it would be about 14.
Well, I'd still pay for that, man. $14, I'd pay you. I'm not bothered about the price of that.
No, I know. But you never expressed any desire to get a skull from me before.
I'd like a skull just to have a Captain Jerk skull. It would be nice.
You go there, buddy.
There you go.
Now-
I just
Now you gotta
Consider
start
yourself,
picking out
sir.
color, shapes, and sizes.
I don't care what color it is. Just make a small one. I'll see if I can sandcast it, bud.
I
Take it out of
have-
a jar right now.
I have a bunch to choose from if you'd like to freaking take some time and peruse the freaking the gift shop. I mean, I'm sure you'll find something to your liking.
He's literally got a bucket of them.
If you do just like a half skull, and he's off to go get his big jar of skulls. There it is.
My apartment's not that big.
I know.
Everything's right there.
That's all right. It's just that I would like something.
No
I
problem,
just want
Palladium. Have a good one, buddy.
Pink?
Just give me a small one that'll fit in like an A4 envelope, or a normal envelope.
Green?
Yeah.
He don't care. He just wants to sandcast that shit. He's like, I
have
want to
this
make
one
a
in
skull.
pink, blue, green, and beige.
No, pink's
Yeah.
a good color for John.
I don't mind pink. Salmon pink is fine with me.
They're all pastel colors because the resin turns every color pastel.
Turn that around. That will that not fit in a normal envelope, like a
No.
small envelope?
It'll
A
fit in a
small
bubble
padded
mailer.
one, yes.
It'll fit in a bubble mailer.
A bubble mailer, like
Yeah, that'll.
yeah, that won't be a lot. I mean,
That would fit in something like this.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Just what Phil has.
And I have a ton of these.
Yep,
These are the size of a poker chip.
yep. Well, those are the ones that I already make, isn't it?
See how thin they are?
Yeah. Oh, those are really thin compared to what I make.
Yeah, they're like poker chips almost. They're a little thicker than poker chips, but yeah.
Yeah.
But dude, I would do better to just send you the mold. That's pretty thin too. But yeah, I'll send you whatever one you want. I don't care. It's up to you. I got this big.
Just send me a small one. I just want one to say that I have a Captain Jerk skull. That's all I want it for, bud.
All right. See, I got green in this one.
Yeah.
Got a bunch. We'll work it out.
All right. Cool.
Whatever you'd like, we can work it out.
Yeah.
Phil, you any closer to seeing if those two will fit separately into two different packages?
I was going to check that at the post office today, bud.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm only hounding you so I can pay you the damn money, man.
No, I know.
I hate having money linger over me. It's like
I'm the same way.
I know you
feel.
are.
I know how you feel. I just want it gone and done.
I know.
I'm the same way. I will let you know today because I'll be there. I'll probably
Cool.
just ship it anyway and just tell you what it is afterwards. just to get it done
That's
with.
fine. Whatever. Yeah.
Well, this way you'll have it for the boys for Christmas. So
Well, I'll pay you so straight away. I don't have
No,
an
I
issue
know.
with that.
I know.
Want me to get it? I can get up right now and get it if you want.
Because that'll be super cool. It's going to be just something fun for them, and they'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
I have to get Crystal's coffee. I forgot to get her the coffee. I got up to like put the coffee in the maker, but I didn't make the cup. I didn't put it in the cup yet. So
No, I hope she comes over and smacks you on the back of the head and says, "Go make me coffee, you lazy bastard."
So far,
I got coffee.
Quick, go make it before something flies across the room.
I think it's what it's about 68 or
Aw.
63 that I owe you
Smack
for
'em.
just
Smack
the
him.
bet.
Get him.
Kick him in the groin. Kick him in the groin.
Hey. We're PG here.
Oi.
None of that.
yes, and that's why we didn't do something a little more in depth.
PG here. None of that shit.
No, I think we've gone past PG earlier.
American Pie was PG.
Yeah, but YouTube PG is very different from everybody else PG.
Yeah.
YouTube PG is pretty much don't do anything at all. Just have a black screen.
Oh no, that'll be racist.
Like the meme,
Yeah, that's true. That would probably be racist.
like the meme of the NPCs.
You have to have it flash different colors and just different color screens and keep changing.
No, you got to be an NPC now. The gray outline with the freaking with the slit mouth and the two dot eyes.
Can't we just go back to Mad Max?
Now that's old school right there.
I was watching something last night. What was it? Oh God, it was Pixels, the movie.
Yep.
And I was laughing my backside off because it was on there.
Max Headroom.
Yeah. God, I remember when MTV was so much more than MTV. It was so awesome. Now it's so crap.
Yeah, you're required to have a rainbow screen because you have to be gay supportive. Because if you're anti-gay, it's the end of the world.
I'm not anti-gay,
No,
but I'm
no.
not.
See, anyone's preference in sexuality, I don't give a damn. Doesn't affect me at all.
I don't address.
Yeah, but if you're not showing pro-gay, you're automatically anti.
No, I don't.
Oh, right. Okay.
I don't support any freaking group or any cause or political affiliation or any religion on my channel. I just don't.
I don't support anything. I support my kids and that's it. And my ex-wife. Because, child support says so.
Which is ironic because she's remarried, so you shouldn't have to. But moving on.
I agree.
Well, no, that only in the state of Connecticut, that is only qualified for alimony.
Right.
That only works for alimony. That does not count for child support.
See, the only reason I'm over here is God knows how many kids I still have back at home. So,
I'm not telling. Don't worry.
I don't have any. I shoot blanks.
Sucks to be you.
I love
Although,
the two boys.
This
They're
day
awesome.
and age, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
No more me running around.
Thank God for that.
Nope. I
Exactly, Craig. I support everybody. I got to pay taxes. So I support pretty much every country and every person who doesn't work in this world. Because our libtard friends like to give away my money.
my boys have two tails.
Yep. Here, take my money. No problem. Sure, I don't mind paying for you.
Thanks, Phil.
I've gone on a memory trip back, back in time, back when I was really young. And do you remember those ponchos that you can buy? They were like llama fur or whatever ponchos.
Yep.
Well, I've only noticed that they've kind of come back into fashion, like they're creeping into fashion. And it's like, damn, I remember having one. Mine was green. It had a couple of other colors in it, but it was like mainly this dark green. I was like, yep, I gotta have one again. I never took the damn thing off.
That might have
Well,
been
they
why
work.
we eventually got rid of the first one.
Yeah. Actually, funny thing that you mentioned about getting rid of like clothing. I got a stain on a tux that I once rented. So I decided to soak it in bleach overnight.
Stain.
Yeah, stain. Yeah. I was off my head on this party. And so I decided the next morning in a daze, I'm going to soak it in bleach.
Ooh.
Because, of course, I had a white tux, and all this stuff, right? Yeah. I didn't use anything else but bleach. And it was a big bath of bleach. I left it for a day. When I picked it out, it honestly just came apart. Yeah.
Yep.
Never again.
Not a good thing.
Tapey.
No. And then UConn's campus, there's in the ASL dormitory, there was a second story balcony. In the middle of winter, we were drinking aftershocks and there's I don't know how much other stuff there.
Goldschlager, Aftershock, Hot Damn.
Oh yes, Goldschlager, aftershocks. There was some kind of keg of beer, and
Probably Rolling Rock.
I'm not in the Fifth Amendment on that one. But I remember I jumped off of, and luckily there was plenty of snow. I jumped off the balcony because I could fly. Don't do this at home, kids.
No comment.
No, I never heard anything about dry cleaning when I was that young. I didn't care about dry cleaning. I was very drunk.
No comment.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And then I remember taking one of my...
I didn't get drunk
yeah,
until I was 25.
Yeah, okay. One of my girlfriends, I remember taking her back up to the high school and deciding, hey, look, I can drift. Before drifting became cool, just sliding around, skidding, and all that stuff with your car. And, wedged the whole entire car straight into a giant snowbank. That was fun. And the funniest bit is I couldn't get out. It was only a two-door. I think it was what was it? It was a Pontiac something. But it was Sunbird. That's actually what it was. Yeah,
Sunbird.
It was hideous. So she had to get out and push.
Yeah. Sunbirds are those tiny little cars. They're the size of an Aries K or an Escort. Yep. And they're
I remember those little shoe boxes.
Those things freaking hydroplane like that, dude.
Yes, it was bigger than a Fiero. Yeah, it was bigger than my Fiero, and it was smaller than. It was just.
My friend had a Sunbird wagon. We were coming down a corkscrew turn over in Suffield, And for some reason, this kid thought he was Mario Andretti in a Sunbird with really, really bad suspension. And we went around one turn okay. We hit the sand patch, and, he kept it freaking nice. And we were, like, coming toward the other freaking corner, and I was just reaching for my cigarettes, and I noticed that we weren't turning. I'm like, Mike. And we... And I just saw the horizon go, we rode 4 times in a Sunbird wagon. He busted his collarbone. The guy in the back seat had a mild concussion, and I was just like, love
it.
Out of the car, I was like, son of a! I was gonna run around the car and punch Mike in the eye, but I saw that he had already broken his collarbone, and I didn't feel like ruining his day any further. I was like, yeah.
God, there was out towards Barkhamsted, towards Devil's Bridge, where there's the rapids, where you can go tubing and stuff.
Yeah.
There is some major party zones back there that we used to go. My God, I was, yeah. Don't drink and drive came from when we were in school. Okay.
Connecticut, like I keep saying, is the home of the drunk driver, dude.
Man,
that is
it was.
God.
When I first got licensed there as a paramedic, first as an EMT, then as a paramedic. First as a first responder, then as an EMT, then as a paramedic. It was the amount of accidents we would attend that were drunk driving related were just unreal.
Oh yeah, it's just as bad now.
But and you know what's ironic? After all of those times, I never heard a fly apart from when I was sober, believe it or not. But yeah, so never when I had done anything stupid like that did I hurt a fly, thankfully. But ironically, when I'm driving a fast response car over here, coming back home after dealing with the drunk driver, did I get hit head on by a drunk driver, and it broke my back. And it gave me these lovely devil horns on my my head where my skull was compressed.
That's less than ideal.
Yep.
Oh.
I just remember the crew coming back after I told them, I said, look, go home because we're done. We finished our shifts, and there's my crew. And I told them, I said, look, I told you guys to go home. What the hell are you doing here? And they looked at me and said, don't move. I looked around, and I'm kind of aimlessly looking. There's blood all over the place. And then next thing you know, it's a case of I don't remember anything at all. I was defibrillated twice on the scene, and yeah, shit happens, man.
Yeah, it does. That is for damn sure, unfortunately. I'm just sorry that it happened. I mean, but it does.
Me too, man.
A lot of people don't realize that paramedics actually get into accidents once in a while.
Well, I was on the motorway, and the guy was on the wrong side of the motorway.
Bella is at school right now, I'm hoping.
That's the freaking way of the road, though. If you are on the road, you are subject to the whim of circumstance there.
Yep.
Whatever happens on the road is what happens there. I'm not saying that it's Murphy's Law, and I'm not saying that it's the laws of probability. It just, stuff happens there. And if you are part of it, then you're part of it. That's it.
Yep.
Sometimes cops are part of it. Sometimes firefighters are part of it. And sometimes military personnel are part of it. And sometimes EMTs, first responders, and paramedics are part of it.
I've been a part of it. That actually happened to me. I was in the
Civilians
fire
and-
department, and I did my call, and we got back to the firehouse, and everybody got in their cars to go home, and I literally got a block and a half from our firehouse, and I'm driving down the road, and this one car like gets over the yellow line with their left blinker on to take a left turn, so I go to pass them, and they just cut the wheel and jammed right into me and almost flipped me over. So now I've got my own engine crew literally turning around to come right back to fucking hit me.
Yep.
And I got my fire chief going, don't say a fucking word. Don't tell him your fire department, change your fucking shirt right now. Like I'm sitting on the side of the road changing my shirt. Why'd you change your shirt? Oh, I had a bloody nose. Yeah. He's like, don't even let them see that you're fire department. You don't want them to come after you for that.
Take your badge and put it somewhere where you don't want it to be found.
Yep. Oh yeah. It was make your info disappear. You are just John J. Person driving.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of hard for me not
up,
to
booger?
hide anything, considering I was in a fast response car. So
Yeah.
And hey, I was right. I was on the motorway. It was recorded.
Yeah.
My speed was all through GPS and everything else. So, and yes, I was speeding a little bit, but there's a big central divider. The guy came up a slip road the wrong way around. So he entered the motorway on the wrong side of the road anyway.
Yeah.
It's not like back at home where you could just kind of do a quick U-turn.
Yeah.
You have to get off an exit to get onto an exit.
Right.
They're pretty good over here for safety.
So, John,
But, yeah.
What's
you
up,
said
booger lips?
pink one, right?
Huh?
Favorite color, Nathaniel? I don't know. I really have one.
You said you want a pink one, right, buddy?
No, I'm not bothered. Whatever you send, but I'm happy.
I'm gonna weigh a few of these and see what I come up with. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite color, Nathaniel. According to my daughter, it's pink because that's what she wants me to have it as.
Of course.
I would say my oldest daughter, who's 20, would probably say my favorite color is black because that's a majority of my clothes, and it's just easier to hide all the grease stains from work.
Yep.
So that's just kind of what I wear all the time. Dark colors. I don't know. I really don't know. I never really think about that.
Well, I got what the hell do you call it? A work email if you want. But I need to answer that.
Yeah, you should probably do that then.
I know. And I got the kids coming home in about half an hour, a little bit more.
This weighs over a pound.
Well, I know that one would, yeah. As I said, I wanted something small just to say thank you. Little tiny thing.
STFU hidden.
Hey, hidden.
Don't get him going.
Whatever.
Blah, blah, blah.
Trolling lately. Damn troll.
All right, well, I'll catch you guys later. So, Phil, let me know what you get up to later on if you can in the post office.
Like I told you, I'm shipping it today either way. It's going, so.
All right.
It's going. So that way you can get it for the kids on time, and I may just sit there and eat the cost on the shipping just because. So.
Nah.
Well, no, that's my to you. So.
You, by the way, your movement with your neck today has been far better.
Yeah, today it's not bad, but it's still very early in the day.
My neck doesn't move at all.
It's still very early in the day.
No. Well, it's 2:30. Well, it's coming up to 2:30 here in the afternoon, and my back's getting worse and worse. So, and
Go
yeah,
take a
that's where. Huh?
Go take a nap.
No, I'll take morphine instead. Thank you.
Good morning, Fred. How you doing, buddy?
Either way.
CCO, what's going on, buddy?
A nap, a nod, whatever.
CCO, if you ain't got school and you want to jump on, you're more than welcome.
Yeah. So, all right, I'll catch you guys later. Do me a favor, Phil. Make sure that I have your address as with you, Captain, as well. I want your address, so email it to me, bud.
Will do.
Do I have your email already, Jim? Or is that on
If you don't, Phil, will give it to you.
Sure.
Yeah,
I give you permission. Send them it. But here you go. I'm gonna put it into private chat for you, bud. Just
I can give you a couple other details to John. You can send to him, like his actual personal home address.
Okay.
you're fine with that.
He does of rubber insertable nature.
Yeah. I'm gonna need his credit card number and his social.
I'll give you my social. I don't use the damn thing anymore. It's fine.
I know.
The only time I have to enter the damn thing is when it comes time to voting.
For the most part, yeah.
Because I have to register as an overseas voter.
Yeah.
So and they ask you all that in Connecticut.
Because
so it's
gotta,
like,
does that make your vote provisional?
No.
Okay, good.
I still have a property in America that I'm still paying taxes on. I still have residency. Huh?
It shouldn't matter to your freaking voting status. If you're a citizen and you haven't renounced your citizenship and you freaking you're not a felon, your vote should be as valid as mine.
Yep.
It is.
Not a felon either.
I only have one passport. I refuse to get a second one because by doing so, when you're in the military over here, you cannot own two passports.
Okay.
So my kids can have both passports, but I cannot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that may not count because you're no longer active.
Well, yeah, the last time I took a look, it said I couldn't. So.
Huh. All right.
That may not count anymore.
Yeah. I went down into New York and I asked who the hell was it? It was someone in the passport agency, and they said no.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at a passport literally ever, so I wouldn't know.
I haven't had a passport in my lifetime. I've never been out of the country.
I've seen about 40 of them, and I've never had a passport. So
you were in the military. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah, that's your passport.
I had the green uniform passport.
Yeah.
You mean your little green card?
Yeah, with a little tiny chip on it. That was it.
Yeah. I didn't have the chip on mine.
Well, I got mine in the end of the years.
Okay.
It was only the last, I don't know, early 2000s when that finally ended. When they started changing them.
No, but I would have had one around the same time as you.
Yeah. It was early 2000s that they started doing it. It may have just been my MOS.
Because mine was in the 90s.
Yeah. I started in 97 and I retired in 05, so.
Okay. Well, all right. I'm gonna leave you guys for now, but I'll talk with you later. Keep me updated. Say hi to Mama when you see her, Phil.
I'm sure I'll see her eventually. She'll probably pop on soon anyway.
All right. I'll probably pop back on later if I get done, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'll be on for a little bit longer, and then I gotta start running my errands. Yeah. I'll talk to you later, brother.
Live good.
Captain, since I make sure you shoot me that email with your address as well,
I will,
brother.
I will.
Yeah.
Because I got something I'm going to send you guys.
Okay.
I mean,
Later,
I really
brother.
genuinely do. I actually do. It's packaged.
Sweet.
So
I like that.
if I am going to be sending out the other stuff, all right, Craig, I'll talk with you later as well. If I'm sending off the other stuff as well and making up all the labels, I might as well bang yours on as well. So that'll be cool.
Exactly.
I'm making packages as we speak.
Cool. Well, that's one of my main tasks I need to do. So I better get my ass in gear.
You can do it. Put your ass.
What? Where the hell did he go? Did he hit the button again?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Wiki. We didn't need
Where
one
did
back
Jeremy?
then. He probably hit the wrong button. I don't know.
No.
I'll throw the link back in there so he can jump back in. If Craig wants to jump on, he can make noise all he wants because we don't care.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you later. And yeah. Cool.
Have a good one, brother.
You too, bud. Be safe. All right.
Always.
And if you need anything or want anything, give me a shout at this end.
Gold.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not going to happen. I'm not giving away my gold. I'm stingy with my gold. You
Hey,
bar sword.
I'm trying. I'm reaching out. What can I say?
Well,
Get out of here,
I
man.
know.
Go take care of your work stuff.
Will do. I'll see you later, brother.
Have a good one, brother.
Bye.
Take care. All right, and then there was one. If anybody wants to jump on, the link is there. Feel free to jump on. If not, I may wrap it up. I don't know. I'm literally just doing some calculations and shooting the breeze. Kelly, you're more than welcome to jump on, hon. We don't mind screaming kids. I know Colorado's hanging out. He's more than welcome to jump on here and just get into the talk mode, and this way he don't have to type. It's nice to hear his ugly, smelly New York ass every once in a while. Yes, he was from New York. He's a New York born and raised, unfortunately, guys, but you know, he's still a good guy. I'll give him that much. Not much more, but I'll give him that much. He's dead to the world. I know the feeling, brother. I know the feeling. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to add up a bunch of numbers right now. I'm still running my truck beeper, but thanks. It's all good, my friend. It is all good. I gotta wait for my dear friend, Miss Victoria Roman Carter, to send me her shipping information so I can get that out. I hope your materials come in today, too. That would suck not having them, because, well, that's why you paid for them. Ah, traffic. I know that struggle. Yeah, nobody likes traffic. And I can't say I blame you. I'm surprised, honestly, that nobody wants to jump on. I'm surprised Mama Lou's not on. Hey, Kellen, what's going on? Ah, shut up, Hidden. This guy, let me tell you, this guy. Always trying to heckle. And he's back. You're in trouble now. He's back.
Yeah, my computer decided to take a dump in my lap. Yep. That's
Don't
it.
you murmur me.
I gotta stop all the videos that are in my tabs. There we go. That's her. Not really.
Majestic, what's going on? Yeah. I'm alive.
Hey, Majestic.
I'm
Thanks,
sore
Greg.
today, but I'm moving pretty good today. Not too bad.
Hey, Kellen.
I am functioning, I guess, so I can't say I can complain.
You can complain. No matter what's going on, even if life's great, you complain all you want.
I could. I really could. I've learned from my ex-wife quite easily how to do that. I could literally complain about everything.
Sure.
I mean, I can complain I have to look at Captain Jerk. I can complain I have to listen to him. Complain that he lives in the same state, or that I know that he's still alive. I mean, I can complain about a lot of things.
I complain of the same things all the time, Phil.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, one of these days we're going to hang out. We're going to have some fun. It's going to happen.
It might have already happened, and neither one of us might even realize it.
No, I would have remembered your ugly ass.
I didn't look like this when I was younger. I promise. I didn't.
We could have shared a jail cell somewhere. You know,
When I was a teenager, I didn't look like this.
we could have shared a lockup at one point or another, an overnight.
It's possible. It's definitely possible. You ever been a
I've
Lafayette Street?
I've certainly done my fair share of them.
Yo, man, you ever been on Lafayette Street?
Oh, let me tell you, my old man was all about the corporal punishment. You got your ass locked up, now get yourself out. That was always his thing.
Yeah, my parents really were pretty similar. My stepfather said he was in the Air Force. I'm like, so you're like almost legally blind. How were you in the Air Force?
Oh, Jesus, Craig, that's ridiculous. Wow. 1,500 miles over the weekend. That's a long weekend, Majestic.
No. What the hell? Okay. Okay.
That's a long weekend.
Okay. So.
Well, at least they got her on trying
Trying to be a
that
speed
crap.
bump. Trying to be a speed bump.
Yeah. Well, no, not even that. The risk of injury to the minor alone was enough.
Well, I mean, if she didn't do it on purpose, fine.
Yeah,
whatever.
but clearly she did.
I don't know.
If they locked her up, clearly she did.
Saka Plata, how you doing?
I haven't seen his name come up yet. What's up, Saka? I got the delay going on.
Well, you don't have a pop out.
No, I don't right now.
I does.
You does?
I does.
There it is. What's up, brother?
It's the same bad grammar as Icon has cheeseburger.
She spun out into his rear tires on this truck and wedged under this trailer. Oh. Yeah, that's not
Weird.
good. I'll throw the link up if anybody else wants to jump on.
No Craig this morning, huh?
So hopefully Colorado and Saka won't join at the same time because we really don't want an overload of New Yorkers.
Oh, come on. Well, why, Phil? Why?
At least they're not Bostons.
I don't mind Bostonians.
Nah, I don't like massholes.
I don't mind. I go on with my friend Jimmy C and my friend Dizzy at the same time. And Jimmy C is from Ludlow.
Yep.
And Dave's from Worcester. So
From Worcester. Yeah, I always love how they talk all stupid, and it's like this is the only area in the country that talks like that. That one little 30-mile square area.
Worcester and Baston.
From Boston. From Bahaba.
Dude, I know way too many Bostonians.
Yeah, I've got family from over there too, so I know.
Jack Kennedy. That's good chowder.
Who wants to go to the food store and get me food for snowstorm? Well, if you were closer, I'd offer the help out, bud, but unfortunately, it's a little bit of a drive.
You know, have you ever been out west?
Yep.
There are stores out there that just plainly say, and this is the only words on the sign, beer store. Okay. Beer store. There's
Beer
tons
store?
of them out there. It just says beer store.
That's funny. Saka's stuck in the New York traffic.
There's nothing wrong with that, per se.
Better you than me.
But, like, it's not like Sonny's beer store or, Phil's beer store or Sam's beer store or, Charlie's beer store or, the Beer Emporium or something like that. No, it's just beer store.
Jess is back. Yeah, Colorado, I tell you, being a former firefighter, I never understood how you guys, because I would get road rage being, behind the wheel or being in the officer's chair, and one car wouldn't get out of the way, and you guys had to deal with that every single foot that you moved. I just don't understand how you guys didn't want to kill every single person on the planet going to a call. When you knew there was a live fire or a live something going on, I would have gone so road rage on people.
Have you ever been in New York traffic?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my.
But that's what I mean. Like, if you're in a fire engine with lights and sirens and people won't get the fuck out of the... Oh, my God.
Like, oh, my, the murder.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised there's not more homicide in traffic in New York City, dude. Like, what?
Those emergency vehicles should just be put with, like, one of those big Mad Max Rams on the front and just ram them all out of the way.
Just like a cow catcher.
Yeah. Just push bars. Move.
Ah!
I don't know how you guys didn't go nuts wanted to, like, shoot people. Like, that drove me nuts when we were driving to calls and you'd be on a skinny road and this one jerk just wouldn't get out of the way. They'd do the little 3-inch move over and then they wouldn't move anymore. And it's like, oh, I pulled over. It's a 20-foot wide truck and a 30-foot road and you gave me 6 inches. Fucking move!
That's what I said.
Good morning, Miss Hoovy. How are you, darling? We were just talking about you. Not really. We'll get Melissa up here and get the good-looking factor up by like 100%. Even if she's looking like a train wreck, she'll still improve the rating by like 1 million.
She classes up the joint more than we ever could.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I'd have to put dress blues on, and that still wouldn't do it enough. Not with you on here.
So, this is a
Oh, I hear you, Saka. I go down once a year with Bella, and I freaking hate New York. Oh, I hate it.
Dude, I love New York. I absolutely freaking adore Manhattan. New York
What's going
City
on, Judy?
is so cool, but you can't live there. The people that are already there, they can have it. They can have New York City and everything that goes with it, but I like to visit. That place is astronomical, dude. Wow, is it fun?
Yeah.
I love Manhattan. That place is so
I mean, they got a lot, but it just it's too much going on. I'm a country boy at heart.
It's so cool to visit though. The culture and the people and the
Yeah, for a couple hours, it's great.
You're flowing like a river, dude. Come on,
Yep.
dude. It's just a great place.
Yeah, for a couple hours, it's great. After that, I just want to hang myself.
Oh yeah, like I said, you can't live there. You can't. You know, you just can't live there. I'm not a freaking country boy necessarily, but I don't like freaking like I don't like city living. I live in a condo, and I
Here
hardly
you go, Hoovy. It's on her page
I
now.
hardly ever go outside because like it's all like right around me it's trees and cows, but like less than a tenth of a mile in that direction there's urban life, and it's just terrible, dude. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm lucky when the trees are all bare from the winter and I can barely see the neighbor's house. That's my kind of life.
Yeah, I wish all the trees come off the freaking all the leaves come off the trees and I can see everything now. Sucks. Well, whatever. I just keep the shades shut and it's fine. I think I might want to get myself like a sun lamp in here though, so we can actually get some real light, you know, some you know, light that's not from a LED bulb, you know.
All right, so apparently my phone now doesn't like me and now doesn't want me to do my the drag texting. It reverted back to the regular texting.
I've done a lot of texting, but drag texting? What?
Like you could just, one finger touch and drag it to and spell the word. To me, it's just so much easier that way.
Oh, no, I don't do that. I use talk to text, if anything. I wasn't sure what you
I
meant.
definitely do that now.
Like, Phil, you don't have to tell me about your personal life, but if you're friends with RuPaul, it's okay.
Hey. I can neither confirm nor deny.
I hear he's not such a bad fellow once you get to know him, but I mean,
Maybe.
I have no idea. I'm just messing around, but
just as long as you work it, girl.
Yeah. Don't laugh.
Work it, girl.
I wasn't sure what you meant by drag texting. I'm like,
yes, it's gay texting. It's cross-dressing texting.
Little tranny tran.
Take care, Judy.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Anyway, so I really wanted to get a bird for my oven this year, but it's not going to happen.
I actually thought about doing the deep fry technique, but once the neck went, I was just like, nope, that's out.
Dude, you have to be like a half a mile away from your house so you don't burn it down.
Well, I'd have to clear like fucking 500 square feet to the dirt. Because everything would go up like a Roman candle.
Oh man, how many people's houses was it that burnt down that first year?
Oh God, that must have been an astronomical number, dude.
Oh my God, dude, people's houses burnt down.
Everybody got the idea. I can do that.
It's like, what the fuck? My family actually did that when it was popular. And
later,
with no ill effect to the house, and everything was cool. And like, I'll tell you, that turkey turned out great. Like the little turkey bits and everything. It was
Mhm.
fantastic. I loved it. It was cool, but it was just a novelty. And later on, they sold that turkey fryer for like way less money than they bought it for.
Well, so did everybody else.
And the fad ended.
It's really not that great. I didn't think the flavor it was that.
I knew it was good. No, ours turned out fantastic. Like
I don't think it is better than the slow way. I just didn't think it was as good. It's not that it wasn't good or anything. It wasn't good to me.
No, we knew Wiki Maker. We researched the whole thing. Our family researched the whole thing, and they went out there in the freaking yard and they did it, and it was fun and it was cool. I stood there and I drank a beer with my uncle while he was doing it. It was great. We had a freaking blast, freaking deep frying a turkey. It was great. It was really cool. You know?
Party at his house. Woo!
But yeah, once it was done, that was it. Done.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Sometimes that's just what you got to do.
You know, I had a thought that, well, you know, since we can do turkey in this, why don't we try a rack of ribs? And everybody's like, no, don't do that. Yeah, okay, well, you just fried a turkey.
Yeah, right?
You just fried a turkey, ass nuts. Come on. Really? Come on.
You can't expect everybody to be smart.
No, I mean, I don't know if ribs would have been a good idea. You know, I just don't. I don't know if it would have been a good idea. I'm just saying I've never had.
I mean, they are SMRT smart, but they're not that smart.
I think the only place I've ever had deep fried ribs is at like a Chinese place. But don't they deep fry everything?
I believe so.
Yeah, those were good.
I can't say yes, and I can't.
Have a good afternoon, Jess. We'll see you.
Jess, have a great day, hon.
And the rest of your morning.
See, I never had that issue because on Turkey Day, all I did was eat everything else that was already cooked. I just worked on putting on weight all day. That's all I ever did on Turkey Day, and nothing else. And I was very good at it.
Yeah, no doubt, dude, no doubt. Freaking, if you want to sit there and just eat the food, sit there and eat the food. That's fine, not a problem. Everybody has a role in a Thanksgiving celebration. You know, the turkey party is definitely not everybody's cup of tea, but everybody has a function there.
Right.
You know this, you know, from that one grumpy old dude that just sits in the corner sipping a brandy. Yeah, get the hell away from me.
Goddamn kids.
Yeah. To the freaking to the hen pecking wife. Did you take out the garbage yet? Take out the goddamn garbage right now.
I need you to do that right now.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Why did you throw me a chicken? Yep. Everybody has a role to play in the freaking Thanksgiving celebration. Christmas celebration, Easter celebration, you know, whatever it is. They all do. And we know this because we've all seen it a billion times, and we make fun of it in sitcoms and movies and stuff.
Yeah, I was...
it's formulaic, just like a show, you know?
I was typically the kid for many years. I would just sit there and just go play the video games and just leave me alone.
Yeah.
My mom would sit there and say, "Here, just take some food with you," and you'd think, "All right, a little plate of something," but it would be like this tall, and the plate would be this wide. But I'd make sure I had a mountain on there so I didn't come back for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And you just go into zombie mode. You're playing your game and just force feeding the whole time.
Well, I mean, there are the families that have a different room for the kids to have their own table and stuff. And then there's the freaking like the family that insists that everybody sit at the same table, so they get this like
Arc of a
mile
table.
long table
Yeah.
where there's like 40 people, and it's like,
Yep. I think that's a Mama Lou kind of thing. Oh, speaking of Mama Lou,
my Aunt Betty has this super long table in her gigantic dining room, dude. And there still ain't enough room for people. They're still bumping
hey George.
the wall and stuff, dude. It's crazy in there.
No, Mama Lou's definitely one of those people. She'll insist that I can tell you she's going to be that person. I don't even have to know.
Okay, what am I doing?
You have to have everybody at the same table for Thanksgiving, and it could be a 10-mile table, 400 people.
And the bigger the
I
portions,
think we lost her.
and the more food you cook, the greater the possibility of food poisoning. So double cook that stuffing, ladies and gentlemen. I can't stress that enough. Cook your
Mama,
stuffing.
the napping meanie Lou.
Cook the stuffing before you stuff the turkey. And don't stuff it right from the beginning. Stuff it like halfway through. Come on. Seriously, come on. If you stuff it,
I never had that problem. I remember growing up though, man, when all the cousins and everybody, back in the day when they really pushed for the family to get together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we would have 35, 40 kids running around, 20 adults.
Yeah, buddy.
It would just be insane, and everybody would come in with like 4 dishes just because otherwise there wouldn't be enough food.
There was always too much food. Like, just about every single time.
No. There is never enough food when it's Thanksgiving.
Dude,
Never.
over at my relatives' houses, dude, we cook big. Like, real big. And
No, I agree. I mean, I come from old Southern Italian, so, a big tray of lasagna is one serving.
Polacks.
And
Can we
if
go
you
back
didn't
to
go home with like 4 plates when we were done, you didn't have leftovers, and it wasn't enough.
Polacks and Irish are in my family, dude. And I'll tell you, the mounds of food were epic, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not in my own house. No, we go
that
over
sucks,
to grandma's
Colorado.
house or over my aunt's house, and then mountains of food. Oh!
Kellen says, Mama, the napping meanie Lou.
Hi, Kellen. Good to see you. So what
Hey,
were you
Mama
talking
Lou.
about me earlier that I would definitely do?
How you doing, Mama Lou? Great to
You'd
see
be
You're-
the mama that has Thanksgiving and has to have every family member at the same table.
I actually have to restate that. Good to see your tree.
It's my
Actually, that's her cat in her tree.
Oh, it is a little kitty cat in there. I see him. Okay.
Yep, she took that yesterday.
I say again, good to see your tree.
Thank you.
That's adorable. Look at the cat in the tree, Crystal.
Yep, that was her
Yeah,
first
I haven't even
decoration.
decorated it yet. He got in it, and I was like, oh, okay.
That's very cute.
Yeah.
That's friggin' adorable. The cat's adorable anyway, but him being in the
Like
tree,
trouble.
snug as a bug in a rug. There you go. That's very cute.
George says, hello, Mama.
Good morning, everybody. I'm driving, so I can't read. Thank you.
No noodles today, George. I kind of wish I did have a big bowl of noodles in front of me, but no, I don't. I haven't cooked anything yet, just because I haven't. Not for any lack of interest in food. No, I'm hungry as hell. I just haven't cooked yet. That's all. Yeah, the cat pulls the tree down, knocks it down,
do that.
urinates on it. That's cats.
I don't know. I don't know if you're a damn tree.
Oh, the cat.
They will.
Guys go off
I'll be right back.
the Christmas tree
I've
will get
had for years.
hosed by a cat. And if it's not the cat watering your tree, it'll be Uncle Randall, freaking drunk on schnapps.
It's a big tree. It doesn't need watering.
Or Uncle Colin or whatever your uncle's name is, freaking going up to it. It's nice and warm outside today. Uncle Colin, you're inside. Yeah, I know. I'm inside. It's a smell. Everybody's like trying to kill me.
I think we need to worry about you flying HP.
Yeah, I've been over some different people's houses for different occasions. Different relatives that do different weird, inappropriate things.
Mama Lou, the funds did hit, so it should be in the account now.
Okay.
So we can get that off and get it done with.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Wiki, it has not arrived yet. My email is retarded.
Yep. Cat pulls the Christmas tree down. It happens.
Yeah, I can attach Wi-Fi signal so bad and signal or phone signal.
You're echoing super terrible today, but that's all
I
right.
think she's on speakerphone.
That's all right. It's not a problem.
No, it's not.
It might be me echoing actually, because her mic is off. Is it me?
Craig says he got twisted in trouble by sending him on the road with some deer meat his wife wanted him to bring home.
Oh.
It didn't make it.
Oh.
Later, Kellen.
What did he stop at a freaking at a rest stop and have a little impromptu barbecue?
And the R word. What did I miss?
Reverb?
I don't know. I don't know. If I said something out of line, I don't know.
Oh, peace out, Kellen. We'll see you.
Yep. Later, Tater. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which isn't very much right now.
Well, I know the meat didn't go bad before he got home, Craig. I know that it just disappeared. Ow.
It's spoiled, honey. I had to throw it away. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yes.
It does. It does. It does. That is what he told her.
Well, yeah, it
Spoiled.
wouldn't make it home. Yeah, of course not.
Oh, that's too funny. Oh, before I forget, I gotta package this up too.
West Haven Always and Forever is live now. It's my friend Elaine from West Haven, Connecticut.
Westaven?
West Haven.
Westaven? I love the ones who sit there and pronounce it like that. I always make fun of them.
I don't know.
You'll hear them sit there and call it Westaven, all in one word.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, it's just like, they're two different words, right?
Yeah, she's not one of those, though.
Yeah, there's always one of those. Always one of those.
Smoked mac and cheese. Oh, you're killing me, dude. Sausage with mac and cheese. Oh, great.
And Mama Lou's gone.
Hungry.
Lost her.
Hungry. Did I say I was hungry before? Because it's more now. My goodness.
Goodbye, Mammy Lou. It was nice seeing you while you were here. She gets mad when I call her that because it makes her feel old. You're making me feel like I'm a grandma. I'm not that old.
I'm not your grandpa.
And I told her, I was like, listen, woman. I was like, if you're not old enough to be a grandma, then I'm not old enough to be a granddad, and my daughter's already given me that scare once. I don't think so. You're older than me. Eh. A big pan of it. Truck vendor is pretty awesome. Stacy sent a picture. with an empty pan to red. That is funny. That is too funny. I will pop the link back in here, but I don't think she'll be jumping back in because she's having problems apparently. I need to pull up Sean Craven's email. So I still go back to the same question. Does anybody have anything actually exciting planned for this weekend? 14-inch pan by 26-inch pan that was 4 inches deep. That is a lot of deer meat.
Ooh.
A lot of tasty, tasty deer meat. How did Jim Carrey do it? Yummy!
Chris is burping over here.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. You know, you can always use the Shrek logic. Better out than in.
I think she's actually hungry as well, but don't know. I'm starving.
I couldn't tell you.
So I'm gonna go thaw out some chicken and eat some food. Huh?
You could certainly
I
do that.
didn't ask you what you wanted, Crystal. I had said I'm gonna go thaw out some chicken and eat it. If you don't want
You're more than welcome to thaw out some chicken.
you don't have to have any chicken, Crystal.
Oh, that was the mac and cheese pan. Holy crap. That is a lot of effing mac and cheese, bro. I don't have another padded envelope. Crap.
I'm not your daddy, I'm your grandpa.
No, I don't have any more. Damn it.
I'm starting to realize that this for as hard as I thought this resin is, it's kind of amorphous.
Amorphous?
It kind of like shifts and like moves and like off gases after it sets. Because I see colors coming out of it that I didn't see before. It's weird. So like little bits of dye that didn't like quite mix into the.
Good morning, Stacks and stuff. What's going on, buddy?
Little bits of dye that didn't quite mixed into the color scheme, that just kind of like still solids. Or
Stacks,
like
you're welcome to jump on.
powder that didn't like stir in.
Right.
Now coming out as blotches on the top. Look. See that? The dark blotches?
Yep.
And that spot right there. Those are blue from like me attempting to nice blue skull turned out green. Actually, no, this one was supposed to be green, but I wanted it darker. That's a disappointing result.
Well, it does happen.
It glows really nice, though, in the black light.
Does it?
Yeah, it glows really
That's
great.
good.
But,
Well, I mean, that's what it's intended for, right?
well, it was supposed to be green, but it's like lime green instead, mint green.
Yeah.
I have two of these that are like these super light, minty green colors. It's like, ugh.
That's weird.
Whatever.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as it works, right? That's all that matters. Fuck, I gotta pack this or something. I ain't got nothing to pack it with. I really don't want to go to a goddamn store to get a packing envelope.
So don't.
Yeah, but I need to. I gotta ship something out.
You want me to mail you one?
No, because that would take longer than me just picking up one and getting it out today.
Yeah. You can pack it at the post office.
Yeah, well,
That's
probably what I'm
pain.
gonna have to do.
I've had to do that a bunch of times.
I'm just gonna buy a padded envelope from there. This way, I don't gotta make an extra stop.
My recommendation is to buy them from China,
Well, usually I order it in bulk, and I just don't have any more. I used my last 2 up today, and I needed 3.
I always have some. Like I'll have one of these style, but it'll be like one of the way bigger ones,
Yeah,
and it'll be stuffed full of these
yeah.
from stuff
Well, I
that
mean,
you send me.
as you can see, I got
It's
a
stuff
bag.
Yeah.
I got a bag full of the smaller ones, but I need the bigger one.
Oh yeah. Well, you
And
can
I just ran out of the bigger ones.
you can
So
cut them, tape them together like I do. Because I'm a cheapskate. And I recycle everything.
no, I'm just gonna throw it into a bag when I get there. No big deal. It'll cost me an extra $1, whatever.
Oh, I would gladly pay the extra $1. I'm just saying, like, I can't even
Yeah,
get to the store half the time.
yeah. No, I hear you. I gotta go either way today, so it's whatever.
You know?
It's whatever.
The extra $1 doesn't matter, but it's the convenient. Like, I'm at home. What do you want? You know, no car, no transportation. So. All right.
Well, Craig, that's usually what I do. Is I'll order a bulk order from Amazon and just get it. I just ran out today, so I got to order another gram of gold. I got to order some platinum today.
Platinum.
Yep.
How much is a gram of platinum?
Depends on which site you go through, and right now, most of them are
$50.
I think it was like 40.
Okay.
It's a little bit less than gold. It was 40, 45 bucks.
Yeah, last year's gold prices.
Yeah, it was. It is what it is.
Before shipping and before like spot.
Craig, you're not having any luck there. It's either file and then it's ops fill. No, it's oops.
Most people misspell that word. What's the most commonly misspelled word?
No, he knows how to spell it. He just probably didn't realize he spelled that one wrong now. He corrected my name, but he got that one wrong.
What's the most commonly misspelled word, Phil?
It happens.
Well, no, what is? Which one?
What's what?
What's the most commonly misspelled word?
I don't know.
Misspell. Misspell is the most commonly misspelled word.
I would assume so, yes.
MISSPELL. Misspell.
Yeah. Too early, bud. Good attempt, but too early. Why am I not getting my freaking emails today? I'm still waiting on Wiki's email to show up. I'll get it when I'm at the post office, and it'll be like, "Hey, do this for me, do that for me. Send my winnings to Tim, because I guarantee that's what it'll be."
Go for this. Go for that. Go for this. Go for that.
Yep.
I
know that's what it's gonna be. Can you send my Nazi coins to Tim that I won last night? I know what it's gonna be.
Who won that anyway? I don't remember.
Well, a lot of people got them, but I sold like 40 of them.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Yeah, actually, surprisingly, out of all the stuff that I sold, it was only like 9 people who bought them.
Believe it or not, I fell asleep and I woke up. The tab's still open, and the show was over.
That does happen, but at least you got me the watch time.
Welcome, I guess.
It's all good. Oh man,
If I'm not
it's gonna be a long day.
If I'm not actively buying something in the damn auction, I like. Huh?
Yeah, you kind of space out, you know.
Well, because I sleep here too. I don't just freaking like stream from here.
Yep.
I sleep here. See, when I move out, I want to have a different chair for like streaming.
Look, I've got an email from JM Bullion. Deals now live. Ooh. Deals now live.
Ooh, la-dee-da.
Right? So what is your deal? Show me your deal. And there's nothing that's actually listed that's a deal.
Listed?
Yeah. There's nothing listed as a deal. I wouldn't call that a deal.
Nor I.
Oh, 50 1-gram gold combi bars. That's on sale. Let me just whip out my pocket and buy a bunch of those.
Combi?
Yeah, the 1-gram bars. There's a 50 pack of them. And it's starting at $2,485.
What? Okay.
Sounds like a hell of a deal to me.
Well, they're pushing it for the holiday season. Like, hey, look, I got you a little platinum bar. Give somebody a gift or something and throw in a platinum chip with it. Like, hey, look, I got you a stack of silver bars, and they're all 2 ounces apiece, and then I also get you a bitty sliver of platinum. Which cost us 2 bars of silver.
That's right. Is it a deal? Nah. Silver hasn't moved all week. Gold hasn't really moved.
Because all the dudes that usually manipulate the stock market are probably having family problems.
Pretty much. Pretty much. They're all on vacation this week, so.
That's what.
You know what? I'm not even going to look because I just don't. I don't even know why they send you an email. Oh, it's such a great deal. No, it's really not. Oh, there's another ugly face to add to the pile.
Hey, Stax, what's up?
What's going on, brother?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Good
What's up,
morning.
guys? How you doing?
I have a distinct lack of aesthetics myself. Anyway.
Exactly.
Oh.
I gotta go to the bank, I gotta go to work today, and I gotta go to the post office, and that's all I gotta do today.
It's a busy day.
Well, I gotta try and commit some effort to go through some kind of coin today. I'm really afraid to go through any of the $50 boxes that I have just in case nothing shows up this week. Because every time there's a holiday, they always screw it up that week or the one after or before. So I know for a fact I've got 4 boxes left, and if we do the roll hunts like Bella wants to do or myself, and we sell the rolls, I want to make sure that we have them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a arm tied behind your back thing. Like, now, if my normal bank gets another 7 boxes like I order every week, then it's a free-for-all, but I won't know until the last minute.
Oh.
At which time they're going to be like, why the fuck didn't you pick up these other boxes? Well.
Right.
Didn't know about it.
Oh, so not motivated today.
How's the weather out there?
Other than cold, it's nice.
It's not terrible. It's sunny.
It's supposed to be sunny and in the 50s most of the week. And then it's going to get nasty and disgusting at the end of the week.
Nice.
And it's threatening to freaking dump on us around the freaking Thanksgiving or whatever. Something.
Yep.
Go figure. It's the wind right
Yeah.
now.
That damn S word.
Sleet.
SNOW.
Yeah. No, I'm good with that S word. I don't want to deal with it at all this year.
Yeah, none of the S word.
I wouldn't mind a little of the S
I
word.
don't even want to deal with the sex word either.
It's done.
Myself some mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. Okay. You mix the mashed potatoes.
Ooh. Some fancy mashed potatoes.
Nope, not fancy ones. Just the freaking flaky ones.
Just add watery ones.
Yep, just
Yeah.
a flaky one. That's it.
Been
Mashed
there,
potatoes.
done that. Ugh.
You know, if your throat's killing you, the perfect way to prevent that from happening or to diminish the effect is to remain silent. Oh! Ah, gross! Suck. Ah, she slimed me with water. Oh,
You
whatever.
can tell he needs his sleep too.
Oh, it's so cool. Oh.
Make sure you take a screenshot, guys. Captain Jerk's taking a bath right now.
Yeah.
You've
It's
seen
that
his
time.
gear.
It's that time of month.
Wait,
No, that's
not
that time of year.
Shut up.
His once a year bath. He just took it, guys. He only did one arm, so he did quite an extensive, thorough one this year.
I could hardly lift this arm half the time. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes,
No, trust me, I know the feeling. I'm literally holding my left arm up, otherwise it would flop down and hurt agonizingly. But it takes the pressure off of my neck, so I keep it
this
up.
shoulder's made of Teflon.
No, I don't have that yet, but it's coming.
Pieces of it are still there.
Did
Pieces
you have surgery on your rotator cuff?
Huh?
What do you have done to your shoulder?
It's just made out of Teflon.
It's not real
Oh.
anymore.
Yeah, some of it's real, some of it's not. The doctors did over 40 procedures, and there's more than, I think there's 6 prostheses in there, maybe 9. So I'm saying about half of it is Teflon.
Hmm.
It's like patched together.
Hey, at least nothing will stick to it. That's a joke. I'm sorry. It was bad taste.
You know, I have to agree, Craig. He is quite a flamer today.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. See, you remember the old show back in the old days? You know, the $6 million man or the Bionic Man.
There you go.
Well, Justin was the rejects before they got it right. They experimented on him.
but I'm not stronger or
Back
fat.
in the day when they used to
Faster.
give you LSD and just do it.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely not Lee Majors.
I bet you wouldn't mind having his paycheck though.
Mm.
Even back then, it would still be nice these days.
Yeah.
I was reading an article. I know it's amazing that I can read, but I was reading an article not yesterday, but the day before, and it
No, you
pisses me
can,
off to
but why?
say. It pisses me off to sit there and say that the guys who worked for, and were the Three Stooges, combined, still make more money than I do from their shows 100 years ago, pretty much.
Yeah.
They still make more than I do
Probably.
in royalties.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
I can't believe that there's enough royalties at this point from them.
Some of the older generation still watching them.
Well, they'd have to buy everything, because I don't even think you can, find any of that shit really on TV anymore. It's... Because, the 5 or 10 generations since them that grew up watching that, who didn't do any of that shit, wouldn't know anything about not fucking knowing that it's not what you're supposed to do and it's not real.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing kids aren't watching that nowadays.
What's going on? Morgan's raining. How you doing?
Crystal still watches Three Stooges.
Oh, no doubt, Craig. No
Crystal.
doubt.
Once in a while, I'll hear nothing coming from her headphones.
I mean, every once in a blue moon when I'm flipping through and I happen to see it's on, you're damn right I watch it.
Well, yeah, why not?
It just brings you back to your childhood. It's just like,
And
it's like that was back in the day when TV was good. Saturday morning cartoons, the Stooges were after that.
Life was
Good
so much
times.
easier.
It was a simpler time.
It was.
The time when getting your nose smashed in was inconsequential.
Morgan is saving for a box of nickels so they can make a new video. Good luck, Morgan. Hope you find a whole bunch of crap in that box. Not like bad crap, good crap.
The good kind.
Yeah, the good stuff. Preferably C's and C's. Wow. Yep, morning meds are kicking in. Preferably war nickels and stuff like that. Buffaloes. Yes, I Love Lucy, all that stuff back in the old day. Real true TV back when it was pure.
Yeah.
I mean, Lassie, Leave It to Beaver, Little House on the Prairie, all that stuff back in those days. Where it all had a positive message instead of just negative trash all the time like you see now.
Or a virtue signal.
Yeah. Never found a war nickel or a buffalo. Well, I got hopes that you're going to get both of those in your next box. Because the only way to get them is to keep going. The war on Disney.
Disney owns everything.
Well, the old man built an empire.
No.
Oh my god, I've been saying this for years. I would love to see them make a spin-off of MASH. Can you imagine Alan Alda as like the old general? And using the same slapstick comedy that they did when they were live back then?
I don't know if they,
I
I don't know if they would do that.
You know, as old as Alan Alda is right now, they would probably make him the president.
No, well, I would say yes on that. However, you know how he is. He'd have to be right in there with like what was it, the Colonel on the show? He would have to play like that character.
No,
just because he'd want to be right in there with it.
No. To be fair, Alan Alda can play serious roles, and he has.
Oh, of course.
On the show, he had his moment of hilarity, but he also had his maudlin crap, and it's fine. We understand that he's a versatile actor. He can play whatever role you put in front of him. Yes,
yeah,
accomplished.
That's ridiculous, Craig.
I would like to see him rather be like a general or the Secretary of State.
Oh, so he could pull it off, and just literally do it in a modern MASH unit.
Yeah, he's still
and put the same slapstick humor.
Yeah. He's still playing the role of a military person, which would set the state, but he'd still be
Yep, and just have the same slapstick humor that it always was.
Still be.
And you know what? I bet you with all the old schools and even our generation who grew up after it was in it would absolutely love to watch it and try it out.
But at this point, he's old enough where they might they might make him play the role of somebody retired, like a retired Secretary of State or something like that. So.
Yeah, I would love to see that one get redone, though. I've been saying that for years.
Wait a minute. Alan Alda, isn't he like 100?
Oh, it can't be that old.
Probably in his 70s, I would think.
No, hang on.
Let me check.
He's like 80. Not 70. He's like 80.
I think there's only like 3 or 4 of the original cast left.
83.
Jeez. 83. Okay, so
he's getting up there.
He was born Alfonso Joseph de Abruzzo. That was his real name, Alfonso de Abruzzo.
De Abruzzo. It's all laughing.
That guy was Italian.
You had to change it to a stage name.
Yes, Klinger's still alive. I believe it was Houlihan. Radar, I believe, is still alive, and him.
He doesn't look Italian at all. His younger pictures he does. But when he was in the show, forget it. He didn't look Italian. He looked like a goof.
I actually, I met the guy who played Radar. He,
oh, no way.
Yep, he lived in Pensacola, right on Pensacola Beach. It was the next town over for me.
Nice.
So I used to run into him all the time. He's the coolest guy in the world. Very chill.
Probably.
Yep, very, very, very chill guy.
Let's see. Okay.
Yep, Homer Pyle. There's another classic.
So Wayne Rogers, who played Trapper John, is dead.
Yep.
McLean Stevenson died like 25 years ago. That was the Colonel there.
Yep.
Loretta Swit is 82.
Oh, she did pass.
What?
Houlihan?
No, she is 82.
Oh, she is 82.
Yeah, she's 82. Frank Burns, he died in 2000. He was 60.
Yep.
Gary Berghoff Radar is still alive. He was 76 right now. Mike Farrell is 80 right now. That's
Honeycutt is alive?
huh?
Wiki said Honeycutt's still alive.
Yeah, he's 80.
Yeah. And Jamie Farr is still alive.
Harry Morgan, we all know, is like 100. He died in 2011.
Yeah. That's some old school TV right there. That's the good stuff.
Jamie Farr is 85. Klinger.
Yep.
Fallen Mulcahy, he died at 84 in 2016. And Charles Emerson Winchester III, he died at the age of 75 last year.
Yeah, and you know they had such a good run because that whole cast, every time somebody passes, they all go to the funeral.
Well, yeah, dude. All the ones that are left.
You know they were close.
Of course. It's the same thing with Star Trek. Whenever any one of them passes, most of them, at least most of them, show up. The original cast tries to, but dude, a lot of them are in their 80s, just like the cast of MASH.
Yeah.
William Shatner's like close to 90, bro. He's 88 this year.
Yep. And he's still making his money talking like a retard.
Yeah, he's still an ass. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I always thought that guy was an idiot, but that's just me.
Of course. Everybody did. You don't have a freaking, career like that and not be full of shit.
Oh, that's very cool, Wiki.
The man was T.J. Hooker.
Yep.
Aside from the Captain Kirk stuff. Come on.
Yep.
He's like T.J. Hooker. Come on, Craig. There are so many other roles that he did. Like, there's a bunch of roles that he did for longer of a period of time than Captain Kirk. Like, Captain Kirk was one of the shortest roles he probably ever played. 3 years.
And yet he's most known for it. That's sad.
You can thank Gene Roddenberry for that. He just had to have a movie.
No, he's just one of those characters, and he's just anything he played, I just never enjoyed him for. I never liked his acting.
Shatner?
Yeah.
He's a boob.
He's a douche.
No, he totally is. He's one of my favorite actors too. He's a douche.
Like bluntly put, right?
I just think he's hilarious. More than anything, I think that he's just laughable because he is a freaking boob.
Yeah. It's too funny. That is too fucking funny.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with liking the Rockford Files, brother. Nothing wrong with it.
Now you're going old school on me.
Well, no, Craig's saying nothing. Not everyone likes the Rockford Files. LOL.
Can't blame him.
I grew up watching.
I'll step away from the cam for a minute, guys. I'll be right back.
I grew up watching all of that stuff when I was a little kid. The Rockford Files, MASH, Star Trek, all of it. And the lovely Barbara Eden playing the genie in the show I Dream of Jeannie.
Oh, I remember that.
My goodness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you're 43, right, Kevin?
I'm 44.
44, all right.
How old are you?
39.
Okay. I didn't think you were 40 yet.
I'm almost. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I barely remember Hill Street Blues because I didn't watch it that much because it was it's a cop drama. And, the more dramatic shows, I didn't watch as much of that, Plus, that was on at night. And I think I was eating dinner or in bed around that time. I don't know. I don't remember. You lived in a different part of the country, so your time zone would dictate that you saw things a little earlier in the freaking evening than I did.
No.
Because the broadcast was the broadcast. They would just broadcast it. And, everything was all on the same, no matter where you were in the United States, that would be playing at that hour, but the hour was different for over 4 time zones. Yes, moonlighting. We all saw moonlighting with freaking what's his nuts there? And he was in his late 20s.
Hey, Brian's World, what's up?
Hey, Brian, how you doing?
How you doing?
My camera's just not behaving, basically. I don't know why. I think there's a mouse chewing on the cord. Nibble. Very good, very good. Would anybody like a piece of scrap bubble envelope?
Just send it my way.
I've got plenty. I'll mail it right to you.
Nice. So you put something inside of it?
I think this is just.
Oh.
Hang on. Yep.
Good times.
Yeah, man. Come on, Phil. Where'd you go, buddy? You're making parts. Parts of what? Cagney and Lacey, I never got into that show. And I tried desperately to get into the show Kate and Allie, but I still couldn't get into that one either. And that was a totally different type of show, I understand. I'm just saying, it just didn't happen. Yeah, but you still didn't answer. What are you making parts for? You said you answered the question of who you're making the parts for, but not what kind of parts and what you're making them for.
He's making them for strippers.
Yes, I understand. He's got a pasty factory on the property, but that's not the point.
What's up, Brian?
It's the only parts the strippers ever need. Pasties by the hundreds.
Cheers? Nah, I never liked Cheers. I don't think I ever really I just didn't catch the bug for it. It was never for me.
Sound systems in slingshots, huh? Slingshots, as in that stupid ride at the freaking amusement park.
Sound systems and slingshots.
Yeah. Polaris slingshot. Huh. I don't know what that is. Oh, that thing. It's like a reverse strike kind of type deal.
Fancy.
It's fancy looking. It's probably a piece of junk.
Oh, okay.
Because the T-Rex was a piece of crap too. It's fancy, but it can't even get out of its own way.
Well, those things are such overpriced pieces of crap, Craig.
Yeah, it's just fancy, and it's a fad. It's garbage.
Did you guys see that Tesla truck that Musk rolled out the other day?
What a stinker! Oh my goodness, what a stinker! I made a comment on an article about that, and I said, "Yeah, this is the new version of the DeLorean." What that gets my razz.
I mean, I applaud them for trying and go to the next generation. I'll give them that.
It looks like it came out of a freaking 1980s science fiction movie, and you know it.
It does.
Oh man!
No argument there.
And that's cool. That's totally cool. I don't mind that. But it's like you're gonna sell this to people for like $500,000?
No, dude, he had like something around backers backed out, something to the tune of 780 million or something. They backed out of that after they seen that. So he's gonna hit the drawing board again.
Yeah, I don't think the rich people of the world and these big corporations understand that people don't really have much more money than they did 20 years ago. Their financing might have advanced, but the rest of the finances of the world did not.
I just got an email from another one of those bullion dealers. Oh yeah, the PR70 fucking reverse proof 2019 Eagle, $2,700 right now on sale.
2,700.
It's even rarer. The coin's even less mintage than the 1995 proof Eagle that everybody has, and that's going for $27,000.
I don't have anything that's worth. Correct. Okay. Let's put this into perspective, Phil. I don't even have anything that's worth $27,000 right now. I don't think I have anything that's worth $2,700, including me.
It's like, let's be real.
Lock in your price now for the order at $2,700.
Locked.
You can buy your very own Captain Jerk for low price of $99.95.
Plus shipping.
Oh man. Order today because this price won't last. And by the end of the very next week, all the Captain Jerks are in the freaking garbage can at the end of the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord. Now, if the Cybertruck looked like shit but performed well, we can forgive it as freaking aesthetic deficiencies. Okay, just like
Nope, that coin will never be worth $2, Craig.
the Ford trucks. You know, we can forgive them
Unless silver goes down to $2 an ounce.
perform well.
You know, I'm one who's partial to the belief that that coin's going to hold its value for a long time.
Okay.
Just the history with the short runs like that just always seems to be worth money. Am I tempted to go and have one graded and sold? Yes, but do I want to? No.
Well, you see, Craig, anybody could go out and get a salvage Ferrari for like, you know, a few $100s. You can never get it registered on the road ever again. And the front end is still intact because when it spun out, you know, the ass end of it gets shattered against the tree. So the engine gets freaking pulled out of it, and the husk is still there available for you for $500. You go and grab that thing and cut the front end off, and then graft it onto the back, to the rear end of the Ducati, and boom, there you got your slingshot. But of course, that Ducati that you got salvage price got stuffed in the front because the guy drove it under a tractor trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Oh, crap. This is Dodger's
Graft
office.
two salvage vehicles together, you get what you get.
Oh, never mind. Not the doctor's office. Pharmacy. We got more drugs for you. Come buy more drugs.
Yeah, about that.
You already got me in 5 different scripts. I really don't want 2 more. I'm good.
You don't need 2 more, dude.
I don't want the first 5.
You don't need the first. You know, there's a good possibility that you don't even need the first 5.
I only take the one I need for the thyroid. Everything else I don't take. I just hate taking them. Yep. See, I just got the same one there, Brian.
Hey.
What a fucking joke that is.
Hey, Phil. The East Windsor Police Services is hosting a Stuff a Cruiser event, right? I know the easiest way to stuff a cruiser. Put a dozen donuts on the floor and a nice hot coffee in the console. Every cop in town will stuff that cruiser. Either that or what you do is you go and get the expanding foam and just take a bunch of cans of that stuff and just poke a hole in the side and just throw them in the window. Just keep doing that until the cruiser's full.
I don't think that's what they want to stuff it with.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could convince them.
While you're in handcuffs. All right.
Let me get near that cruiser, and my pockets will have the exact amount of expanding foam cans that it takes to fill that cruiser. I guarantee.
Craig said, "Don't forget about the Twinkies."
Yep, exactly, Brian. $2,700 for that. For a $70 coin graded for $50, they want $2,700.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And every coin, every single one of those coin minted should be no less than a 69.
Sounds about right.
Because they're all enhanced fucking reverse proofs. They should all be perfect.
If they're not perfect coming out of the factory, something's up.
That's what I said.
I think it's all a damn scam, like I said from the very get-go anyway.
Oh, it is. It's all a marketing ploy.
Well,
And that's why I said, I've got my 2. I'm never opening them. I'm not getting them graded. I'm just going to leave them in the box as is and ignore it.
I would.
And then when it comes time, I could throw that on eBay or whatever and make a fortune just because it's never been opened.
And it's never been graded.
Yeah. And you don't know what COA I have. You have no idea. I could have one of those 100 COAs that were signed.
Well, it'd be nice to have any kind of money right about now, because I simply don't.
Yeah.
I have a box full of corn coins that is laughingly called my coin collection, which you guys know I don't collect coins anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, seriously, that's pretty much the only money I have right now.
Oh, it's too funny.
Stab it through his sleep, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Come on, Craig. Give me a harder one.
You had to be higher than a kite to go and get to his voice.
No, I just have to freaking slug a couple of coffees and punch myself in the freaking head and in the chest a bunch of times.
Just use a sledgehammer.
Well, if you use the sledgehammer, I won't be conscious to freaking goof around.
Well, that's about how he worked. That dude was always fucking fried out of his gourd.
Those guys are such bad right heads, bro. Like, once in a while, they'd have just a freaking blowout, and they would just they would film it. And they said if you could keep enough of your cool during a freaking a roid rage blowout, and just about the company and about the drama in the company, we'll just film it and we'll stuff it on the air, and people will just freaking think you're pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of having a gigantic freaking like the baby roid fit. Oh my gosh. Those guys were freaking ridiculous with the steroids.
Oh, nice, Brian. Yeah, you should definitely check it out, because if you do have one of those 100, you should really consider getting it slabs. Because that one of 100, those ones are going to fetch a super premium. I mean, the $2,700 for an MS-70, and you had one of the first 10, you could probably get it for $5,000. Just because of that stupid COA number. And there's always that one asshole who wants a stupid little printed piece of black ink to make it more money. That every one of the other ones has. It's just different ink.
Oh yeah.
Because there was a bounty out there for anyone that had the number 1. Last I saw, it was $10,000. Graded or not.
I don't think it's here yet. Well, you can if you want.
Ah, shit, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta get going.
What are you up to?
Bank, post office.
Oh yeah, that's right. You've been saying that the whole time.
Yeah.
Right
I
before you
I
send
didn't
it,
realize it was that late.
the post office.
I mean, the post office is gonna take me fucking half an hour by itself. On that note, kids, I will catch you all on the next one. Probably on somebody's stream later while I'm sitting at work board.
Or G.
Easy money.
Yep.
Well,
All right,
thanks for
kids.
having
Y'all
me.
have a
bud.
great day. I will catch you on the next one. Don't do anybody I wouldn't do. And on that note, peace.
Thanks for having us, Jay.